Buzzing.
Celebrity outfits.
Is that a hit or a miss?
Bust the odds.
Jamaica's Got Talent.
Wait, a war man.
Hot takes.
Talk up the things.
Actual factual.
Life is short.
Bwoyatingz After Dark.
Come get your mind blown.
And your curiosity explored.
Do you have a consumer-related issue? Want to learn more about matters concerning you as a consumer? Well, keep it locked to Nationwide 90 FM for the Consumer Hour with me, Nora Gay Banton. Weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. For all your consumer-centric matters, stay tuned to the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
If you love the vibes, the laughs, and the real talk, then you're one of us. Don't just listen, belong. Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club on Patreon.
The Jamaica Agricultural Society, in association with Hypro, presents the Hypro Denby Gospel Extravaganza 2026. Come out for some soul-stirring gospel music on Sunday, August 2, 6 p.m. on the Denby Showground, Maypen, Clarendon. We're closing the curtains on Denby 72 with performances by Kevin Downswell, John Mark Wigan, Prince Saj, Jody and Pantry, and many more. Admission, adults 1,500, children 600 at the gate. Get your heart redeemed at the Hypro Denby Gospel Extravaganza, Sunday, August 2. Come and be blessed.
As a parent, you give your children a good start in life. You nurture, protect, and guide them. Parenting is a process that prepares your child for independence. As your child grows and develops, there are many things you can do to help your child. Stay tuned to The Big Show, nationwide this morning, for parenting tips. Fridays at 6:53 a.m. Only here will you learn everything you need to know about parenting. Tips to help parents navigate the incredibly challenging and rewarding journey of child rearing. Parenting tips on Nationwide at 90 FM, the revolution in media.
Anywhere in the world, my day, my opportunity.
Yeah, me a keep, me a everything I hear about me. Yeah, me did this the last week. Yeah, me a everything I hear about me. Bwoyatingz off a darker, everything we a go talk. Nationwide 98 from everything else turn off. Wednesday night number 1 on the trending charts. I fit tune in when Kareem start talk.
Taboo topics, celebrity news and interviews, riveting discussions. Bwoyatingz After Dark. Right here on Nationwide 90 FM with Kareem Bwoyatingz. You understand?
Kareem.
Everything we a go talk. Everything we a go. Bwoyatingz off a darker, everything we a go talk. Yeah, viral king, you know. Number 1.
All right. Check. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. It is Wednesday. Good night, Tings family. Welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM. You don't know I'm Kareem Bwoyatingz. And listen. I know we didn't have a show last week, but we're off a forward back. Can't stand. Yeah, man. And we're back on track and back in your ears and on your screens tonight. And you already know how we move. We don't want to run away from the topics people whisper about in corners. We bring them front and center. And tonight, this is one that you don't want to miss. Tonight, we're going deep into the spiritual side of Jamaica. We're talking about Obeah. Yes. So think about it. You know, every family got a story. The auntie who tie up somebody, the neighbor who wouldn't step foot in certain yards after dark, the 3 o'clock feeling people talk about when something just isn't right, the things that happen that nobody could fully explain. And everybody just say, yeah, man, I'll obey that. You know, it is in our proverbs, it's in our warnings, our jokes, even our fear. Now, some people grew up with a granny who read leaf and burned candle. Now, you know, some people grew up, you know, told never to bring certain things into the house. And plenty of us were raised to believe it. Now, even if we never saw it with our very own eyes. Now, this is a topic that carries weight. It's tied to religion, to fear, to power, to history, and honestly, you know, to shame for a lot of people. But that's exactly why we're doing it tonight, because this show has always been about talking what's taboo and putting it on the table. No judgment, just real talk. And we have the perfect people in the studio for this one. We have Jhevonte Webster. He's back. No stranger to the show, obviously. He's a marketer, socialite, promoter. The man, always has a story. And also joining him for the first time is award-winning writer Roland Watson Grant, whose father was an actual Obeah man. Yes, the father, actual Obeah man. In Obeah. And all these things. Yeah. So this one is very, very personal for me. He has a lot of experiences in this topic. So here is tonight's topic of... Yes, Natalie, yes. So here's tonight's question of the night. Is Obeah still practiced in Jamaica, or is it a thing of the past? Once again, is Obeah still practiced in Jamaica, or is it a thing of the past? I would definitely... No, tonight is a topic that I absolutely positively want to hear from each and every person. Because all of we must have an Obeah story. You understand what I said, Jerome? No. In terms of, we must go a country, we must know a friend where, they say them get Obeah or something. Like, what we know in some way, shape, or form, we've heard something. You understand? Grant you, it may not, Brenna says, St. Thomas here. Yeah, it may not be things that we've experienced for ourselves or have close proximity to, but we've heard rumors about, we hear rumors about somebody will walk Obeah, we heard rumors about people who are called Obeah man. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So tonight we definitely want to hear from you guys, so call us, let us know what you guys think about this. And if you have no Obeah story, also just call and share it, please and thank you. Yeah, that. DJ Jerome is on the ones and twos. Not to this, I wish Obeah man Jerome go. You know what? Oh! Bagwell says, I follow my auntie go send to go check Obeah man. You have to call him later, you understand? But anyways, it's now time for the Vibes Up segment.
Bwoyatingz Nation, the original resident DJ, Donovan, and you're entering the Vibes Up segment on Bwoyatingz After Dark, only on Nationwide 90 FM. You see that?
You hotter than a gal any day. Cause you are one gal, name can never call in a rebel argument. No, some gal don't like you at all, so you now make them a say. Diggy ding da dang da dang, mama diggy diggy ding madang madang. Daga daga diggy diggy ding da dang da dang. Badang badang, mama diggy diggy, mama diggy diggy. Hey hey hey, dem get da da da, dem get da da da, dem get da 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 da. Boy, you be. This is the ear. Dem get da da da, dem get da da da, dem get da da da. One ya two really. Must be the money where me got to me pants and me shirt and me shoes and me socks and the angel me drive and him drive globalize. This is the angel, alongside Billy man. We tell the girl them out the road, tell me this day them and now we tell the girl out the road, come look for your man, now walk with your man, now talk with your man. You have the key in your hand with your house, my hand and your disrespect you the car with your man. AC in your house while some girl a use fan. You want to talk to some girl take. Hey, enough man them got, enough man them got, enough man them got, them girl they too billion.
Listen, man. Listen, y'all know how I feel about the angel. Yes? I am like the angel. If anybody listen to no angel, just tell us the current boy things that I big up. I love me, the angel. Love. And obviously my favorite song from her is Downtown Girl Living Uptown Life. But this is a cigarette, so Jesus Christ! Angel I ride on the rhythm like a jockey. I'm never see her came on his pocket. Angel, please! Bad piece of song. Here we go again. Yeah, understand? Yeah, man. Bwoyatingz After Dark. Once again, guys, we're talking about Obeah tonight. We definitely want to hear from you. So charge up on the phone, get some credit, share the live to people, them, call and roll and family member them, and roll on to them. So tune in for the show tonight. Yeah, understand? Yeah, man. So yeah.
Angel, globalize.
When you get out the road, come look for your man, or walk with your man, or talk with your man. You have the key in your hand with your house, my hand, and I got disrespect you the car with your man. AC in your house, where some girl I use fan. You want me to kiss some girl take.
Hey, enough man them got, enough man them got, enough man them got, them gal they 2 billion.
I want man me got, I want man me got, I want man me got, them gal they 2 billion. One man alone can redeem me no. One mic me no sing, you keep your boyfriend to hold you. Oh, you rock it, and you jump it, and you dip it, and you swing.
Got the angel girl, let me see you pop your wing. Real impress deserve a ring king. See your face, and your shape, and your waist, where you swing. Let me hear you, let me tell you something. You see, ding, dear, sweet love, will make you sing, too pretty. Let me bring, sing. Enough man them got, enough man them got, enough man them got. Them gal they 2 billion.
I want man me got, I want man me got, I want man me got. Them gal they 2 billion.
To a meet me run out the back. Tip on you to a meet me run out the back. Me and you have cheating luck. My man gonna work and he now come back. You get what you hard, but me no matter that. Hold me tight and don't let me go. Wine with me and me a wine with you. Secret love, oh it feel good so. Nobody nothing know between me and you. Don't let me never them see you. Jim screechy, I make my teeth be scale. Don't tell nobody call me man feel. Me know you gonna love half the wine and me give. Meet me round the almond tree. Jump the back fence, come in here about breathe. Me I gonna make you fly like the bird and the bee. Be a good love, me can guarantee.
Come meet me round at the front of the yard. Come put it.
No, yo, pull up.
Yo, Spurs. Boy, money. I want to come link you. Can't do the bag of James Screechy thing, you know. So I'm for done.
Tip on you to a meet me run out the back. Me and you have cheating luck. My man gonna work and he now come back. You get what you hard, but me no matter that. Hold me tight and don't let me go. Wine with me and me a wine with you. Secret love, oh it feel good so. Nobody nothing know between me and you. Don't let me never them see you. Jim screechy, I make my teeth be scale. Don't tell nobody call me man feel. Me know you gonna love half the wine and the gear. Meet me round the almond tree. Jump the back fence, come in here about breathe. Me I gonna make you fly like the bird and the bee. Be a good love, me can guarantee.
Come meet me round at the front of the yard. Oh, me man that day a style, him a style.
Breaking it up and setting it up in the real way, making the girls them chill their mind, making them have a good time. Yeah man, SPZ, yo, alongside Riri. Come down now Rihanna, take it to them girl.
Work it up, boy, 'cause it got me feeling naughty. I wanna know, boy, if I could be your shawty.
Most definitely.
Stand up, boy, make me hot all of my body.
Break it off, take it off, no mistake it off. Yo.
J.A. let's dance. Hey. Drew, just dance. Let's go. Chop and just dance. Hey. Trinidad, just dance. Everybody, just dance. Let's dance. Everybody. I put that song. Make put that song. Everybody. Make put dance. Rock to the right, rock to the left. Everybody really bounce and dance and go along bad. Make up a face like Wacky, although him no there, him left for I dance.
When I smoke, I get so it makes me feel like I wanna fly.
Christly.
You look the same every
in a blood. This still you're playing. In a me pocket, in a me jacket.
Yes, it's the Munga and the rebel. My brain keep flipping rhymes, lip keep hitting lines, left hand keeping time, right hand gripping. Keep playing mine. My brain keep flipping rhymes, lip keep hitting lines, left hand keeping time, right hand.
So the move on that way. Taka. Take them out. Jive, who not around who that a ball? Who you put your over the wall? Harder them come and the harder them fall. Everybody. Check it out. Do the check it over the wall. Do the check it out. Do the check it over the wall. Them over there so keep things steady. We over there so lock down the city. Remember the dance and them can't tell it when you never hear me. Hear me now. Them tell one bag of lies and I sell them some fire. Walk up frame and I go me no dance alive. But I trust the most I the limit is the sky and I will never, ever stop from trying. Who never talk about me? When you know say on me, a music me study. Me no kill nobody. Who never talk about me? When you know say on me, you never see me with no back then. Nah, no music. And if I me woulda get rid of. And if I me, here pretend Bobo kun. And if I me, call in to the. Because them the boy they woulda. Cause me and my brother go ready. Beat me juice and still I will have steady ready. Brian I come up in a one, me say me ready. Reach me out of me girl. Boom me here from the show dance a daddy. Man ride up tonight. Me feel sorry condolence to the family. Me couldn't hear the dancer so the stop pressure. Them tell one bag of lies and I tell them some fire.
Collaboration starting.
Kingston, Jamaica. I never,
Big bad man, never.
VIP chicken, chop, big Nancy. Roll red carpet, Mr. Wacky. Roll it up. VIP chicken, chop.
Mr. Wacky is gone, but his dancing lives on. So everybody get giddy and just party on. Testing me in the street, watch the kids, them at beat, come join the party. All dancers come together as one.
Alright, this a dance on the Wacky get quick. Mr. Wacky left me with a new dancing tip. Wacky it, and it. Alright, wacky it. On the dip now, on the step forward, and it. Back up the face like Wacky, and it. Back up famous stand up, and it. Famous pose everybody, and it. Alright, represent me Mr. Wacky now. I see we start. Brand nickel and I grow Wacky out and bad. Alright, out and bad. Alright,
Mr. Wacky is gone, but his dancing lives on. So everybody get giddy and just party.
One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and slide. 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 11. So we glide and slide, ladies. And slide. Do the crunches. Exercise now. Reach, left.
Stay from we, are they away. But the girl them star up, we are them foreign. Right next to the S to the T, that's their day. From left hand to right, from A back down to the Z. Just bring all the girl them. Me say up among some up on them, you know. Me say stars among stars, you know. Me say Vegas. 2007, them stick on this.
Have you ever lost a friend?
Mr. Wacky.
Well, with me singing
rest in peace. Art of love.
Because once again,
you know it's dancing.
I'm just gonna dance away my sorrow. Can't stay tomorrow.
You know it's dancing.
Hey, hold on, Jerome. Hold on a second. Put the microphone around you. Yeah, please.
Yes.
Thank you. As me I talked to my TikTok live a while ago. And big up to everybody on TikTok. Raymond, you that man. Big up yourself. Also, Bagwell. I know Natalie is over there. King Trop, big up yourself. Zaya, Ramoy Burke, is it? Natty Boo, Lisette, big up yourself. Candice and T. Relly. I was saying to them earlier, right?
Yeah.
Them a song you right now we are play, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I said to them say if them never did go like them school barbecue, sports day, fete. Them a song you dancing, you sweat up, man. You sweat up. Me not ask you, you're drenched in sweat. And even when you're a big person now, right? And you go like privilege and you go fiction and you go quad and them song you play. Brother,
they get crazy.
Them time them take a dance floor, man.
Yeah.
Color, and them people that could dance like me, I'm not asking.
Bunks.
Because when boy used to dance, man, you understand? Cold pot! Anyway,
life for the party.
Life for the party, man. One carrying boy that it was carrying big dreams and tender, you understand?
Yeah. But you take
yeah, man, answer. Shit, big up yourself. You're late, but big up yourself, baby. Anyways, DJ Joe on the ones and twos. You know it's a vibes up segment right here on Bwoyatingz After Dark. Remember, tonight we're talking about Obeah, and I would love to hear some of your stories, or experiences, or stories in your communities, the things where you hear about Obeah calling to that boy, every single thing. You understand? And our question of the night is Obeah still practiced in Jamaica, or is it a thing of the past? I see Bagwell say, my Afro calling tonight. Let's see Majestic Abbey say, yeah man, Joe, my work, dancing vibes up. She say, yeah man, sweat out for real. Me not ask you, just sweat up. Every girl curling them ear wet right up. Yeah, understand? But anyways, here we go.
But I'm sick of this. Have you ever lost a friend? Mr. Wacky. Where me see the light again. Art of love. Because once again, you know it's dancing. I'm just gonna dance away my sorrow. Every dancer can't stay tomorrow. You know it's dancing same way. Everybody, it's a famous system. Dancers. All right, look on the ball. Don't get the wrong idea about me. It's Vegas, but a dancing spree. Yeah. Don't get the wrong idea about me. Famous, rock the city. Don't get the wrong idea about me. I'm from a land of high grade tree. Don't get the wrong idea about me. Mad bull, back in the circle. Raging bull. Overballs to the raging bull. Raging bull. Ravers claim as a raging bull. Take way yourself. Do the dance game, take way yourself. Take way yourself. Pull a black thing. S-T-O-B, that's first I'm so dead. Some a new style, yes, C-I-G-O. That's when go. When you hear that, you better move to it. S-T-O-B, that's first I'm so dead. Some a new style, yes, C-I-G-O. That's when go. When you hear that, you better move to it. Aya clap. Everybody better start. Aya clap. Stop. All right, go. Tambourine. Everybody better start tambourine. Stop. All right, go. Shaker. Everybody better start shaker. Stop. All right, go. Jurin. Everybody better start jurin. Stop. All right, go. Adrian. Everybody better start Adrian. Them can't turn off nothing. All this spin. Ding dong set. Everything I work. Knock the plug up. Allah. Fashion over style. Yeah. Ladies, if you're ready to party, show your hands, let me know. Hey. And if you're feeling naughty, just come on, girl, and get with the flow. Hey. Ladies, if you're ready to party, show your hands, let me know. Hey. And if you're feeling naughty, just come on, girl, and get with the flow. Everybody know, party crow. Swing song, my girl. Chaka. Air Force. One. Ladies, if you're ready to party, show your hands, let me know. We have a new dance to introduce to you all. Now this one is called Swing It Away. In Jamaican terms, they go. Hear them a talk about rise and fall. Tell them to put down the tall up tall and say put the chaka acre over the wall. Every day another innocent to the ball. How them for this when them know me no style. Madman they a king of the dance hall. Harder them come and the harder them fall. Brand new overall. swing it, hey, swing it. Put your foot over there so let me see how that she way. So swing it, what? Swing it. Yeah, can I have and give it so yesterday you better. Dash it, come on, dash it. Come brand new dance me, I teach him to the Indian. Swing it, yeah, swing it. Put on the gun, over the wall, over the wall, over the wall, over the wall. Hey, over the wall, over the wall, over the wall, over the wall, over the wall. This man can release a white hand. Over the wall, over the wall, over the wall, over the wall. Go run like guns if I fall. Over the wall, over the wall, over the wall, over the wall. They must win. Bad man no rumble in farm, none at all. Bad man, bad man, bad man, bad man. We are not afraid. All you want walk and a bend up your face. We are not afraid. All you want so wanna talk and a chase. We are not afraid. Bend up, pass the base and pull up your waist. We are not afraid. Red square going deal with them case. Then do it if you're bad. You want off your mouth, they come shot you out. Do it if you're bad. Bad man not true one, which one? Feel a piece of like mud. I know them say the first time it's me a tell. When them back from me, I know them. Bad man not true one, which one? Feel a piece of like mud. Hey, I know them say the first time it's me a tell. When them back from me, I know them. After me, step out in a me, black, black, and a me, two, bang, shot, and a bang, span. Bad man no take back chat and no. I know if not, but now maybe. Kick your. You know lazy, alright then.
Come make we go down a them be, down a them be. Learn about agriculture, have fun and laugh with the whole family. Down a them be. Come make we go down a them be. And the biggest agriculture show in the Caribbean say July 31 to August. We have to have one heap of livestock on display. In this village for the picnic them play. Come enjoy the hype road, them the gospel show and get your heart redeemed. Run, come buy your plants and produce and witness the crowning of your farm queen. Don't have them be. Admission adults 1,500, children 600.
Morning after morning, you've made Nationwide 90 FM part of your routine. So let's take this connection one step closer. Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club and be part of it officially on Patreon.
Family. Looking for trusted and professional diagnostic imaging services? Then join us on Cliff Hughes Online this Thursday, July 30th from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we bring you coverage of the official opening of Oasis Imaging Center's newest branch located at 65.5 Halfway Tree Road. Be part of this exciting milestone as Oasis Imaging Center expands its commitment to delivering quality healthcare and diagnostic services to more Jamaicans. Join us on Cliff Hughes Online from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Thursday, July 30th at 65.5 Halfway Tree Road for highlights from the opening ceremony and learn more about these services available at this brand new location. Catch this and so much more on our YouTube channel, NNN Radio Live, and keep your dials locked to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
As we grow older, there are many challenges that we have to confront, but these years can represent the best in our lives. Coming of Age during Nationwide This Morning on Thursdays explores issues persons 50 and over confront. It also provides expert opinions on how we can improve the quality of our lives as we get older. That's Coming of Age, this and every Thursday during Nationwide This Morning at 6:51 a.m.
It's so cool. Praise the Most High God every day with your whole heart and desire. Lift him high, holy, 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 yeah. Holy Mount Zion, good job, let's the Lord
It's showtime. One last moment of drama tonight.
Rather than a show, we could start. Mock chop 20% as the same. And I used to own a vent and now I'm living out my dream. Shut down pants, bad shows, I'm a crane. Shot me neck, I'm specializing out of morning pain, yeah. Been around it, shed some tears, to my knock around it. They are go pressure, be for pressure, everything off for the big time. With a friend with a school in the moment. And I'm thinking what I feel, but we take off. Just like the space rocket in the breeze, I saw it take off. Broke down everybody, kid, and I said, world record, baby, nah. To boast if I play dinner. And I'm used to tell myself when I can make it look, but now I can't percent it. But no broke the way them treat the bad, we can't forget it. Haters looking so pathetic. Band of bunks can't intercept it. If you win a championship as a junior, come up, you know, we never had this. Prestige and a spotlight, fans to celebrate my life, I go on with a top man.
Blessed love, this is the Lucian as the messenger. Remember Bwoyatingz after that.
When I need motivation.
What up, it's your boy Omi representing for Kareem Bwoyatingz. Think of yourself, my youth. Omi, I'm out. Oh!
This is Marcia Griffiths, and I'm representing for Kareem Bwoyatingz for Bwoyatingz After Dark on Nationwide 90 FM.
Aye, watching the man Kareem Bwoyatingz. This is Tamoji representing. I make a lighter spliff on what the reasoning, bro.
Yeah, man, well, this is Graham Smog, and you don't know, bigging up Kareem Bwoyatingz After Dark. Play some sweet music for the people, them, and talk the things them seeing. Rockers.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Danique, and you're locked into Bwoyatingz After Dark with Kareem Bwoyatingz.
After trees, Bwoyatingz After Dark is the place to be. Yeah, you don't know, so this is the voice of Jazz Elise representing for Bwoyatingz After Dark.
All right. Welcome back to the show. You know, my name is Kareem Bwoyatingz, and I am pretty excited for the show here tonight. You know, we were off last week, unfortunately, but we are BACK. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's listening across the island of Jamaica. You know, on the app, on the website, on the 90 FM band. I do thank you all. I do appreciate you all. If you're on YouTube, and for the persons who are still asking for the YouTube channel, it is NNN Radio Live. Just type it in one word, NNN Radio Live. You understand? You can't miss it. Just type it in. Make sure say you subscribe. You know, it is a relatively new channel. I know a lot of people are still having issues signing in, but I just want to say to all the persons over on YouTube right now, big up on yourself. Bagwell is there. I see Majestic Gabby Fee. I see Rael Brown. I see Errol Townsend. Big up myself, Uncle Errol. I also see Majestic Gabby Fee. I think I called your name before, but big up myself same way twice. You understand? Flavor Biggie, big up yourself. I haven't seen Marigold Weber. Where is she? Where's Paul Peart? You understand? But everybody over there on YouTube, I do I do thank you so much. I am so grateful. Also, to the persons, they are big foreign, big up on yourself. To the person with that liquor foreign, big up on yourself same way. We didn't have a show last week once again, because I was in DR, in Dominican Republic. I was in Santo Domingo. See? In Santo Domingo, speaking Espanol. Yeah, man, we're there for a couple of days. It was amazing. I went for the CAC Games, which is the Central American and Caribbean Games, which is basically the Olympics, but for this region. Central America, the Caribbean, and also some Southern American countries. It was fantastic. Hyundai, thank you so much to Hyundai. Hyundai carried me as the Jamaica influencer. So there are influencers from across the region. So they were from Puerto Rico, from Costa Rica, Brazil, etc. And I was the lonesome Jamaican. I'm so grateful. Thank you once again, Hyundai, for that experience. You know, I've been posting some content as I go along. I have a couple more videos to post, a couple of photos to post. Thank you to the persons who don't know us. Let me tell you something. When you see people them on the internet, where when you see me think them, when you like them and comment and you share and things them without me even asking, big up on yourself. You understand me? Trust me, I know some of y'all like the back of my hand. So thank you so much. Thanks to people that genuinely supports my content, no matter what kind of content it is. It could be lifestyle, sports, my podcast, Bwoyatingz After Dark, you know, any one of my radio shows, anything at all. I do thank you. But if you're on my socials, just go like something them and retweet them and comment on them. So people them can note that, them did make a good choice for carry me go. They are firing so we can get more opportunities. And I understand because that's how it works in this world. You see me? So, if you see the content, again, I posted maybe like 5 videos thus far. So we dip on the app, them and I dip on the things them. It not take no time for just like them and drop a one comment. Like, it's really not taking anything. But thanks to once again to Hyundai. It was an amazing experience, Jerome. My first time I got there. I've never really traveled with inter-Caribbean. I've never traveled within the Caribbean before. Yeah. I've gone to Europe a couple of times. I've obviously gone to almost every single state in the United States of America, but I've never traveled in the Caribbean, and I said that that's something that I wanted to do. That was on my to-do list for this year, and God made it happen. And I tell you, other than the experience, traveling was horrible. Coming back was even worse.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about it when I post the rest of the video then, but coming back was worse. The flight was delayed. The bag them never company. Panda belt. But out of airport till 12:40 at the end of the morning. I was just so annoyed. It was a horrible experience for me. Going was also horrible. It was just horrible.
So it was just the back and forth.
The traveling for me, and it's just so close. It was a stone throw away. But
how long was the flight?
Like an hour and something, but like in total, I left my house at 6 a.m. and I got to my hotel at 7 p.m. because there were no straight flights to Santo Domingo. So we had to go to Punta Cana, and then we had to take a shuttle from Punta Cana to Santo Domingo. And then the immigration did full. There were thousands of people in the immigration. I tell the people, them say, hey, I have a 2 o'clock connection, shuttle to go to the next airport. And I said, no man, you'll be good. No good, you're not too lying, no wicked and evil. No good.
No good.
Because when we got there, my connection was at 2 and I got there at 12. And when I went out there, when I came out of immigration, was Minister 3. I'm going to get the next shuttle to Minister 4. And then I got to the airport again at 7 o'clock. So it's like going there, I lose basically 1 whole a day. And then coming back again, it was just horrible because the flight was delayed twice. I'm supposed to Jamaica 8 o'clock, I to Jamaica after 11. It was just horrible, bro. But other than that, the trip was fantastic, bro. Like, the experience was so great. Hyundai really took care of me. Well, Mr. Tapatap Airport, Tapatap Hotel, the experiences, the things that we did. We went to the opening ceremony. That was beautiful. So it was just a great experience. Did you experience any racism? URL Brown, I forgot to talk about that next week because Moan don't post the content them first. I think I've experienced not necessarily racism, but like 1 or 2 like, and it wasn't bad. Some not gonna really lie, but I kind of find that Spanish people are somewhat closed off. They're not as hospitable, and I think it's because of the language barrier. Because them speak English, that's Spanish, straight through.
Yeah.
You understand? But next week Wednesday, I'll share more of that experience when I finish posting all the content. Or just, stay tuned to my social media for that. I throw things back to DJ Jerome on 1s and 2s. We have an interview coming up with a friend of mine. The woman who made me crash in the bush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Bro, no the fuck say it.
Oh no. That's very funny. Wow. You're laughing.
Why would you bring up that, Kareem? Like,
anyways, Patrice J. White is here, and she's launching her new podcast. We're going to talk all about that and have some giveaways for you and things. And then we'll jump back in our show. Once again, it's the Bwoyatingz After Dark, Nationwide 90 FM. All right. Please welcome to the show Patrice Jhevonte, who is a host of the brand new Coffee and Shakes podcast. She's calling it Wellness Conversations Brewed Differently, and season 1 drops this Thursday, which is tomorrow, July 30 at 7 p.m. on her YouTube channel. But tonight, she's pulling back the curtain and telling us exactly what this podcast is all about, why she built it, and what she wants to really walk away, wants us, to walk away with. But we do have a video to be played. Okay, so whilst we are getting that, welcome to the show, Patrice. How are you doing? You look nice.
Thank you.
You look regal, you look rich. I mean, you are rich, but you look rich too. Some people rich and they don't really look like them rich, but you look rich.
Why you like that though?
You could be rich in life, you could be rich in the Lord.
All right, okay.
You could be rich in health.
Yes, I am rich.
Yes.
In life. Rich in life. Especially when the Lord is guiding my life.
Amen and
Because,
amen.
while driving down here, my daughter called me well excited with some good news about something that's happening with her. Someone knows it. Yeah,
God is good all the time, and all the
life.
time God is good. So we do have that promo video for you guys. Let's take a watch and a listen.
I'm a rural girl. There's a time when I'd be afraid to actually say I'm a rural girl because when I was just coming into the industry, I remember persons telling me, oh, don't tell people that you're from rural Jamaica because they won't take you serious. And I said to myself, but why? Because I actually was inspired by the story of Oprah Winfrey, who came from country. You understand? And here she is kind of really walking in her truth. And I also would love to be honest about my upbringing because I love a young girl who, watching, feeling like this could never be me one day, to hear that, my darling, if this girl come out of rural Jamaica and follow her dreams and she's here on another platform and I'm seeing her, anybody can do it.
For years, today's guest has been one of Jamaica's most recognizable voices in entertainment media.
My wellness for me right now, Patrice, is an entire lifestyle shift. You eat rice, rice breaks back down into the body as sugar. You eat dumpling, dumpling break back down in the body as sugar.
Complex carbs
you
normally
eat
does.
biscuits, it break back down in your body as sugar. It's been now 2 years since I've had a piece of meat, Patrice. And I have to give up oxtail. I'm a lover of oxtail. Bad. My mother was crying because she's like, why are you going back there? At that time my family didn't have no money. We were like literally broke. One cocoa, full basket. Nobody can work on your behalf. Nobody at all can manifest on your behalf. And you can't get mad and angry at other people because you're not going after what you want. My father was a pastor. Grew up in church. Grew up in church. I was a church girl. So all I did was to go to church and go home and then go to school. Right? And go co-curricular activities, which was just, choir practice and debate and all of these things. But he was one of those persons who I knew for sure loved me just as I am.
Guys, Coffee and Shakes, amazing. It premieres tomorrow, 7 p.m. on YouTube. Hey, Patrice, good night. Welcome again to the show. You're doing podcasting now. Why?
Because that's an interesting question. All right, so we're in a digital era. Cool. I listen to a lot of podcasts. When I run in the morning, if I'm working out, I listen to podcasts. Notice I keep repeating the word listen because now I'm in the podcast world. What I do with a podcast now has shifted. Now, one of the things that I realize while listening to podcasts is I'm not getting a lot of wellness conversations coming from my own country.
Right.
If you get where I'm coming from.
Yes.
So when I decided that I want to have my own podcast, I started playing around with the name of my podcast. And while playing around with the name of my podcast, then the purpose of the podcast became significant because I want my name to be of impact or value, and then that would tie into my purpose. So, the whole Coffees and Shakes name came about from the fact that I love coffee and I love shakes. Anybody who follows me on social media, they knew that for years. I'm a coffee girl and I'm a shake girl. But then, when I started thinking about the impact that I want the podcast to have, the purpose came about. Why not make it be a wellness podcast if I'm going to go into the podcast space, instead of me just, idolizing what it is that we see a foreign. We love the foreign mind and we think foreign for everything. Why not use my own story, my own journey to shape out how my wellness podcast look and feel? Because when we talk about wellness, persons think that we're talking about being physically fit, physically healthy, or nutritionally healthy. Whereas there are different elements in my journey, it doesn't matter what stage in life I am at, that affects me mentally, that affects me emotionally, that, we now have the factor of what relationships play into my whole well-being. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, no man, I think we need to do a wellness podcast.
Indeed.
Because there is a shift from physical fitness. When you talk about a trainer being a personal trainer, and I had this conversation with someone who called me earlier. He just signed up for a personal training course and he's trying to figure out how do we break into the market as a personal trainer. And I'm like, the first thing you need to do is figure out what your niche is, because just doing a personal training course is not it anymore. What you need to do is figure out what your niche is, and how you can contribute now to what that niche is. Because the old fitness industry is shifting from being fitness, but now wellness. You understand me? And this is why when you look at a lot of these big gyms or trainers that have a large following, it's because of the community that they provide for their clients, which comes under wellness. So when you go back now into time, my own personal journey, my own personal struggles, etc., I'm like, okay, coming out of that, we're going to do a wellness podcast, and we're going to concentrate on the different elements of wellness that affects us from being old. Because it don't make no sense we said that we're physically fit, but we're stressing our life. You understand what I'm saying? It don't make no sense we say that, okay, we're healthy, but then mentally we have demons to fight with. You understand what I'm saying? And when the mind starts playing games with us, it affects how it is that we show up, how it is that we perform, how it is that we interact with persons. So when we talk about wellness, we want to make sure that we're covering all the realm of wellness, so now that we can become balanced. So that is why I think
coffee and shakes, and it's now almost here. So let us kind of just talk about your guests, right? So how you decide, okay, so who's on the show, without like spoiling it, but just kind of just give us a glimpse, right, into some of the persons who will be on Coffees and Shakes.
I was very strategic in my guest selection, and I was very strategic for many different reasons. I had a guest that I sat with. I think our conversation almost ended up to being 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, man, and this is why I said I was very strategic. Now, with that guest, I really wanted him on the podcast because I am entering that space. So I wanted to learn. So I know the conversation that I'm going to be having with him is conversation that I am going to benefit, but persons who are going into the podcasting space will benefit. Persons who are already in the podcasting space but don't think that they have found success in that space, what it is that they were doing wrong, they now need to do. You understand what I'm saying? Then now you have guests now that because I know them personally, and I know some of the struggles that they got through, some of the challenges that life threw at them, and they bounce back from it. You understand me? I'm like, no, these are stories that we need to have a conversation about. Because persons will be going through a season now, which was a season that they went through, and they were able to navigate that season. That now can become lessons for the viewers. So my saying on the podcast is the guests are not the destination. there's a lesson that you learn from it is a destination. So, you know, people view success as some people view success as being wealthy or being financially stable. And yeah, the whole of we want to be financially stable and the whole of we want to be wealthy.
Yeah, man.
But success has a cost to it.
Trust and believe, I know.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So some of these guests has been through it in terms of, you know, we will look at them, especially the entrepreneurs, because, you know, some of the guests I've been interviewing, Kareem. I've been interviewing guests from all angles of life.
Yeah.
You know, public figures, persons who work 9 to 5, entrepreneurs, etc. Now, some of these guests, when we look at them, we will say, oh my God, they make it them successful. But when you have the conversation with them, like example, what does success means to you? Them not talk about money. You know, what is one of the common factor that most of them speaks about? Peace, joy, happiness. Where peace, joy, happiness affect. Now we're meant to big up yourself.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then now you will ask question like, what did success cost you? Because that's not something we talk about, you know. We talk about what we get from success.
We don't talk about the sacrifices.
But no one is talking about the sacrifices that we make when we are built, when we are reinvent, when we are evolving, when we are learning about ourselves, when we are learning how to navigate relationships.
Right. That's so true.
Nobody talks about what it costs us.
Right.
Now, when we touch the topic of relationship now, people think that, you know, when you say relationship, you mean man and woman, husband and wife, etc. You understand me? No. Relationship can be your community that is around you. And your community is your friends, your support system. Relationships can be your friends. And me know so the worst type of breakup that can happen are the friendship breakups.
Indeed.
The friendship breakup mash we up.
It's rough, man. It's rough.
Worse than, you know, a divorce or, you know, losing a family member. And people be like, but you lost your parent. Why is it that the friendship breakup has a bigger impact on you than the loss of your parent that you were close with?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So persons have to know how to navigate those spaces because, again, everything comes back to wellness, because if you're not angle it properly, mentally,
it will anger you, man.
it will anger you.
It will anger you. When I ask you.
It will anger you.
Yeah. So season 1 premieres tomorrow.
Yes.
7 p.m. How many episodes are we expected for season 1?
So, you asked me this question earlier. Yesterday, I was second guessing myself when, you know, someone asked me the question of how many episodes. Markio, you know, she had the reasons why she asked, and I gave her the reasons why I decided to go 30 episodes and do it over a duration of longevity, in terms of I want to spread 30 episodes over a year, because I believe in longevity of what it is that I'm creating.
Okay.
I went on to say, remember, I'm still shooting as we speak. So some persons will, you know, the viewers or persons who follow me on social media will know and see some of the guests who will be on the podcast. Right. But they don't know all the guests that we have shot, because we have shot quite a lot, which I've shared with you earlier. So as we go on, it might shift from 30 to more than 30, because I believe in the product it is that I'm creating. Based on the conversations that I'm having, I know that the viewers are going to learn from these conversations.
Indeed.
So I say for now 30.
30. Yes.
My guest that I shot with today did educate me in terms of consistency, which ties back into the research that I have done as to why it is that a lot of people do not make it in the podcasting world, because they're mirroring their season after television production season. And you really can't make the impact by doing an 8 to 12 episode, because it's airtime. Airtime and podcasting is two different things.
things.
So that was one of the first things I did before I decided that the name of the podcast, what it is that I'm going to discuss, etc. The first thing I did was I went to do research, and I learned the difference between production and airtime and podcasting.
Right.
So, from my research, I learned in order for you to say that you're a podcaster, you have to be consistent. And your season should fall anywhere between this amount of episodes to that amount of episodes. And the longer it is that you have your episodes in terms of for your season, is the better it is that for you in terms of the podcast world.
Yes.
And then when you look on, I'm a big fan of Stephen Bartlett, the Diary of the CEO. You have Emma. Anybody who knows me from when I was in the bar industry.
Yes.
I always said I want to be the Oprah Winfrey of my industry. So you know what that means? Oprah, my biggest fan.
Yes.
And I believed I conquered that because I revolutionized what the bar industry was when I was in the bar service game.
That is true.
When I came into the fitness industry, my story remained the same. I want to become the Oprah Winfrey of my industry. Nothing changes. So you realize I'm consistent with who it is that I want to become. So I set out on that path to be known as one of the key person in the fitness space.
Right, yes.
So it's a
and
same.
You did that.
And I did
you're
that.
still doing it.
So I'm still doing it. So with the podcasting now, I started studying the persons who I want to be like, who I emulate. And when you look on all of them, they're very consistent. Them not have no 8-episode season, them not have no 12-episode season. You understand me?
Right.
They have, first of all, there's one that I looked at, they don't have any season. They have gone 8,000 whatever episode.
And them just...
And keep on. It's just one thing. The only thing you will see is that the set will change. As they get bigger, evolution, you can see it in terms of the production and the quality, etc. And, the formatting of how their podcast is, etc. So what I've realized is that they're now moving from, example, 1 episode per week to where they're dropping 2 episodes. You have Mel, you understand what I'm saying? Mel is doing, like, she's hitting it over and over and over again.
Yes.
Now, in order to reach their status, you have to be consistent.
Yeah. Consistency is the name of the game in any arena, in any industry. And it's something that I tell people, say, when I really and truly, have to just put in the work.
You have to put in the
understand
work.
Me? You have to put in the work. And it all depends on what your goal is or what your goals are. But in anything at all, consistency. So it's 1 episode per week.
So it's 1 episode.
Starting tomorrow.
1 episode per week starting tomorrow.
And it's every Thursday?
And every Thursday, except because we're going to respect with independence.
Okay, so except next week
Thursday. We're going
Thursday.
to keep it real. We're going to respect the independence. Yes. So because I decided that my podcast is going to be on a Thursday, what I realized early out in planning that one of the Thursdays is independence.
So it's this week, not next week.
No, we drop this Thursday.
Tomorrow, but then no episode next
Thursday,
week.
We won't have an episode because it's independence, but we will have an episode consistently
every Thursday. Okay.
So I'm putting it out there because I don't want nobody to
say, yeah.
But you want
talk about consistency.
She come Karim program, come talk about consistency. We are putting out a episode every week.
Every single week, every
Thursday. Single week, you understand me? With the hope that the conversations that we're bringing to you guys, you're going to love the conversations, enjoy the conversations, and then that will let us continue bringing more of these conversations. So it's not 30 episodes. You realize would I stop count episode?
Right, and just
the next time may have a conversation and I said to myself, when the season done, me go say, what season?
Right, yeah.
Concentrate on the task at Karim. You're being distracted. You're worrying about the small things.
Yeah, you're worrying about the small things. We're going to take a break. We're here with Patrice J. White. She'll walk with some goodies. So we're going to also have a giveaway. It's all about coffee and shakes. It's our new podcast. It premieres tomorrow at 7 p.m. Take a quick break. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark, right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
This station raised me. It gave me a voice. And if Nationwide has ever meant something to you, come on in. Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Beat the heat with Fontana Pharmacy and ATL. From now until August 15, 2026, spend $13,000 or more at any Fontana Pharmacy island-wide for a chance to win amazing prizes. The grand prize is a brand new AC unit from ATL. It's a hot summer, so beat the heat with Fontana Pharmacy and ATL. Visit our socials and website for more details. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Every great project starts at Creative Building Finishes, Jamaica's only choice for the best tiles, best bathrooms, and best kitchens. Whether you're designing, building, renovating, or selecting materials for your next project, we offer exceptional quality, standout designs, and expert guidance you can trust. Visit our showroom in Kingston or Traxall, or explore a full range online at www.creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes, your beautiful finish begins here.
It's time for Hit or Miss. Bwoyatingz fashion breakdown of the week. Is your fit hot or not?
Okay. So we're back with Patrice J. White. Remember, guys, her podcast launches tomorrow, July 30th at 7 p.m. on YouTube, and it's called Patrice Coffee and Shakes.
And they find it?
Masu ask that, Patrice, you don't do my work for me.
Oh,
you understand? Please and thank you. But because when you train me, I can't tell you something I want to do this, I want to do that. I have to do it.
But you can go on social media and hear and tell lies about me. What is okay? Yeah.
Did I not fall in the bushes?
I was not the one that...
Did I not fall?
Yeah, but you did not tell them the true story behind falling in the bushes. And for years, you have me being traumatized.
Patrice says she's traumatized. Are you
No.
Patrice, you were giggling in the video when I fell. Let us not forget that. People heard you laughing.
Yeah, but you had me traumatized from what it is that you went on to continuously
Patrice says she
tell
traumatized
people about the look of weak knees and where you have that left you in the bush.
We spoke about that, and yeah, man. So you know what?
Thank you.
Patrice said, "Wicked, you're wicked."
I mash up my mental health, man. You understand me? Because you know the Bwoyatingz people, them. Yeah, man. Yeah. Kareem, you have to take responsibility for the drop. You have to. At some point in time, you have to take.
That's like my gear bun, and I'm gonna tell you, say, you have to take responsibility. Say my gear bun.
Well, men normally do that. When them give bun, them love tell we say we have to take responsibility. If you never did do this, we have to give bun.
Anywho's Patrice.
Okay,
can you tell us where can we find the podcast, please?
On my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
You go to that podcast section on my YouTube channel. The podcast is right.
And what's the name of the channel?
It is at Patrice J. White.
Patrice J. White.
Yes.
Easy to find.
Easy to find. I kept it consistent.
Yes.
Easy to find.
Love that for you. And you have a giveaway for my listeners tonight.
I have a gift basket.
Yes.
We can call.
Your money.
Okay, may I have to make sure, no?
Yeah.
So I have a gift basket from one of my episode partner, which is My Hall Estate Coffee.
Nice.
I'm gonna tell us that the coffee tastes good. I love the coffee. So you have the coffee with a mug in it.
Nice.
So I did say that I've been posting some of the guests that would have been on my podcast.
Okay.
So if anybody run over to Coffee and Shakes podcast page on IG or TikTok, you will see some of the guests who will be appearing on the podcast. So
they're gonna call. So I'm going to open the phone lines 876-630-9371-4 876-618-6730. The first person to call, and there's still be 3 guests that will be on Coffee and Shakes podcast by Patrice J. White. You get this lovely basket courtesy of Moy Hall
Moy Hall.
Estate.
Coffee.
A big brand, you understand?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
And it's a Jamaican. It's a
Yes.
Jamaican product, a Jamaican brand.
Love that for us, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen. Once again, just go up on our page, go up on our social media. You will see the guest name. And just call and tell me 3 people are there on the podcast. Please and thank you. And when you find it, just call the first person to call. Once again, 876-630-9371-4. Just tell me 3 guests that will be on the Coffee and Shakes podcast. But before you go, Pat, we have this segment that you're here for. Because you're pretty fashionable. You put on your clothes and you beat off sometime and put on your things and go to the door every once in a while. You understand?
I like that every once in a while. I'm too old.
Yeah.
Like right now, when your producer told me she didn't even tell me 8:30, she gave me a later time. I said, Mama, bedtime then.
Yeah.
So me drop a
Me
sleep
open
on
it, you
Kareem.
Oh God, me kind of old like Jamaica, you know.
Huh?
How much Jamaica turn?
I don't know.
But any age
Go
Jamaica.
past 50 or 60. Jesus, it body. Me I go do my research.
No, them 60s,
my
them
God,
60s.
I'm embarrassed
It's fine,
for
it's
that.
fine, it's fine. Wait a second, look at books. Have a caller? Yes, we have a caller on the line. Hi, good night. Thanks for calling Bwoyatingz After Dark. What's the name where you're calling from?
Hi, Kareem. This is Jay from Portmore.
Hi, Jay from Portmore.
Hi, Patrice.
Hey, Jay.
So the question is, tell 3 guests that will be on Coffee and Shakes podcast starting tomorrow.
All right, so I'm seeing Debbie soon, Brush One, and is this Joby J?
Yes? Yes. That is correct. Congratulations!
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Stay on the phone line, good as. And I'm the code to take your details on. So, yes, I put more for sure, big a percent.
All right.
That was quick. Love that.
Very quickly.
All right, Pat. So this segment, one of my favorite segments, it's called Hit or Miss. You know, it's
Kareem,
a quick.
why you want to put me in that? You know
A
something
foreign
you can't
people,
dress
a
in?
foreign, Patrice and yourself. Some of them, you know, African dress for the ones they have to, yeah, you know, we look good, family look good. One thing about us Jamaicans, we know we look good.
Yeah,
you
but
understand?
the fashionista will say, but that's fashion.
That's a film business.
Okay.
And everything with them called fashion, we think look good as Jamaicans. You understand? So if it's a hit, if it look good, it's a hit. If it don't look good, it's a miss. You can be, you know, as honest as possible. And if you want to grade some of them out of 10, just a quick segment.
Okay. All right.
So you see picture them, you just talk about what you that maybe change or where that add, where that take off.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Already? No books? No? Alright. So what already fees up with them?
I
Yep.
have,
Yes.
you know,
Yes, quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. The
So I have
sculpted-
the Sculpted Beauty and Wellness workbook.
Okay.
So I brought 3 of them that 3 different persons can win.
Nice.
Who are on their own lifestyle transformation
Okay,
journey.
okay.
You know, so they want to lose weight.
Mhm.
We got it covered here. They want to learn some beauty tips. We got it covered here. We want to learn, you know, do some workouts and stuff like that.
Mhm.
You can get it here. And we're going to give away 3 of those.
How them
today
can
for
get
you
them?
guys. I could think about it now.
All right.
I could be consistent. I could tie it back into brand pat.
No reason.
Okay?
No reason.
Let's tie it back into brand pat. So for this now,
Yes.
I'm going to run a marathon next month, at the end of next month. And I did a post about it, so I want to give it back to my community because
Okay.
you have been following me or you see my posts.
Mhm.
So I did a post about it that in August I will be running with iFit, you know, the international brand.
Yeah, tell me
iFit.
about it,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Go on, yeah, tell me.
Yes. I will be running with them as a part of the group of persons that they're carrying to that country to run that marathon. So all the person need to do is call me and tell me where I'm going. If they don't even remember the name of the marathon.
Yeah.
Because
But just tell me which part.
Yeah, which part. We're going to figure. Yeah.
So
they can win one.
So the first person, just run over Patrice's page and you know
And
she's
figure it out.
and figure it out. So
And
she's
figure it
running a marathon next month. She would have made a post about it. So just go look on the page and 3 books I say you have.
3 books. So the second question now is, who do you think are going to be future guests?
Okay. All right.
Future guests.
Love that.
So you can give me 2 future guests
Yes.
that you think we're going to have on
Yes.
the podcast.
So 2 future guests.
Them can't call the name.
That
though.
you fi-
They cannot call Kareem name. One or two things, Kareem. Most people know that we're friends, so they're automatically going to assume that you're on the podcast.
Okay.
And number 2, I did do a post today because you tell me I do a BBL, so them
You do a BBL,
figures.
please.
I did not do
You know
a
what?
I did not do a BBL. I just probably put in a little 2 plastics right here, but I did not do a BBL.
Okay.
So you are not you cannot call Kareem name. So you
Okay.
can guess any two future guests. That is not Kareem.
Right. So the first question, once again, Patrice is going to run a marathon, and if you guys can tell us where that is, you get one of those, workbooks, beauty and wellness and
So
a
the
bully
Sculpted Beauty, it's my brand. The
Yes.
Sculpted Beauty and Wellness workbook. I put a lot of work in this, Kareem. So
Please
let's
and
get it
thank
right.
you. Yes, thank you so much. And it's 876-630-9371 to 876-618-6730. And the second question is, if you can guess two future guests on the podcast, you also will walk away with a book. But we're going to show the photos now, Patrice, in this segment. So here we go.
Oh, I like that.
Zendaya.
Of course, I saw that, and I love
If
that.
you want a close up, I'm going to show you
Yeah,
here.
man.
It was the Spider-Man
Yeah,
premiere.
the Spider-Man premiere,
And
yeah.
the details of it. Zendaya
Yes.
can do on a red carpet, no wrong for me. 10 out of 10.
Because
it's a hit.
what's his
Law
name?
Roach
Law
is
Roach
a
is-
genius,
yeah,
and they
man.
work so well together.
And he ties in. What I realize is like every time it is that she's on the red carpet representing a movie,
Mhm.
you have elements of the movie.
Method dressing makes a lot of sense.
I love that.
10 out of 10. No notes from me.
I
No
I
notes.
agree with that.
No notes. I'm sorry. Zendaya, she always gets it. Yeah, chef's kiss. Next
Mhm.
one. Let me see who the next person is. And you two people don't know the chef's garden. I can also grade over it until one, I think. You understand? Okay, so I have a little bit of technical difficulty there. So once again, for the giveaways, it's all about the Sculpted Beauty and Wellness Workbook by Patrice J. White. And for your chance to win, you just tell us where she's going to run this marathon next month. You call 876-630-9371 to 876-618-6730. And the second question is,
who do they think are
who
going
do you
to be
think will be
potential
two
guests?
guests, two potential guests on the pod? About Zendaya, so I'm seeing Saji Paul says Zendaya is a 10 out of 10 for me too, always.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
who is this person now? Let me see if I can find this picture up on the phone, look up on the screen, it can't look far. Let me see who this. Oh, Shirley Ralph. Nice.
Oh no.
Nice.
Look here. One thing with
Yeah, man.
with Miss Ralph, you know.
Dress appropriate,
She can dress
everything.
for a
Yeah,
big
man.
woman.
Yeah,
You
man.
understand what I'm saying?
Look good.
And she always hit that mark.
Yeah.
So she's one of those persons where when I see the design, I screenshot it and I send it to my seamstress.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Look good. She look good.
We're going that outfit if you're a black tie.
She's looking very regal, very grown. You understand? And
I would
love-
definitely go a 10 out of 10 for her also.
Nice. And I absolutely love the fact that she didn't wear any jewelry because the dress is a lot.
The dress is a statement.
Yeah, man. Nice. Dress is on display. Love that for her. It's a hit for me, too. Next one. This is Tom Holland, Zendaya's husband.
Kareem, you can't grade him. Maki, I can't say anything bad about him.
Why?
Not that there's anything bad about him. You want my daughter to come for me?
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Your daughter is a fun.
Look here. But he looks nice here. But I'll leave that to you.
No, I don't like how the suit is tailored. I think I understand the concept of what they were going for with the suit not being too tailored, but I also feel like it's too baggy.
Oh, so
You
it's
know
not
what I'm
fitted. It
saying?
should be
Not
more
right.
fitted.
So even if you don't want to have that tailored look, I feel like it should be just a little bit more fitted. It's a curl like milk up here so. And it's a curl like milk down here so. I mean I like that. Look like porridge, man. You put on porridge, camel porridge on the stove for too long, and you come home and you just yeah, man, I love this. Man, I love it. I'm sorry. And the brown shoes look like one church, long time shoes. But tell us the foreign people have shoes problem from the other day. This is a shoes. Give me, man, I like this.
You see why you dropping on the bush? A them mentality we have and the karma reach your back. Continue, next picture.
Okay, all right. Next photo. You know, some man, I got Patrice here anymore. Like this is the last time Patrice I got on my show. I want to know. Who is the person I don't call it?
Oh, I definitely don't like.
Oh,
that.
Sabrina Carpenter, is it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't.
No, I don't.
I
like
don't.
this.
That. No, I don't like that.
It's ill-fitting. I don't think I like this either.
Yeah.
I don't like the granny shoes. I don't like the plait them at the inner here. She looks like
When you
she's from
can't come take Kareem out of that studio here,
She looks like she's from a storybook.
we could just say we don't like it.
Okay, so I don't like this.
Yes. Me hate it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Rate it, Patrice, from 1 to 10.
0.
Patrice, in a somebody. 0?
I don't like it. Like, I don't.
Is it the material? Is it the what?
The material remind me of them old time something there. You know the old time material when the lace up, when you lace it up.
True.
So yeah, let's just go 0. That's my opinion.
I would say a 3 or a
That's
3.
a lot.
3.
The shoes is not complimenting. Again, it goes back to I think it's an old time thing.
Yeah.
So I cannot just stick with my 0 without saying why.
No problem. Next
because
one.
I don't want nobody to go up on my social media and start rate all of my outfit because guys, I cannot dress. Enough time I call my friend them, show them the outfit and ask them which shoes go with it, etc. So yeah.
Where is
I put it out there.
It's a disclaimer.
Yeah man, I put it out there. I'm not a fashionista.
J-Lo.
Well, you know, J-Lo can do no wrong.
I wish her hair was in a bun.
I
wish her hair was in a bun or a slick back, and that would be perfect. I'm sorry.
As a Leo person, also, you know, me and her share the same birthday. J-Lo can't. Do I have to grade J-Lo?
Yes.
These are not going together for me. It's them a fight against each other, and I leave it at that.
So out of 10, how much?
1, 2.
Patricia grade odd. Okay.
One. I mean, I know it's. You see, and then now the fashionista will be like, she don't know what she's talking about. You see that and that, you know, yeah, I don't know.
Somebody said 3.5.
All right, see?
Somebody said 3.5.
You see?
Yeah.
And you wanted to give her like a 5 or a 6?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Absolutely not.
So a 1, 2 is fine.
She's trying something different because people always complain, so like all of her outfits looks the same. But hey, I would give her a 4. Yeah.
Okay, you're very generous tonight.
Maybe I come like fur. I love my fur.
But you don't think it's clashing with the dress?
She didn't really do it for me that much. But
anyway, I forget to say yeah.
Next, please.
Yeah,
How would you say no? How would it?
That looks like.
Gabrielle Union.
Yeah,
Foolishness. She barely makes sense, you know.
I think she needs a stylist.
Gabrielle need something. The dress needs altering. The hair look like it need comb. I don't like it. Granted, I don't know what the event is because it could just be a little.
Suppose you're going to the supermarket.
So I got no supermarket. That's what about things behind her.
Oh, me just say.
She'll go somewhere. Me I get around 4, 3. Me I get around 3.
Again, I'll go with a 2.
Okay. Next one, Cody.
I like that.
Cynthia
I love that.
Erivo.
Is that my girl? That's
Cynthia Erivo.
Oh, yeah, man. Me love this. I love this. I'm going to be biased because I also love her as an actress, but I love the outfit that she has on. I'm not sure about the bag, but I like the dress, the jacket. You know what I'm saying? The jacket, the dress, and down here, so, but I don't know if me. Yeah, Sam, but again, I'm not a fashionista, but I like it. So I'd give her an 8, because we'll take her 2 for the bag.
I'll give her a 6.
What is wrong for you?
I don't like the bag for sure.
Okay, so we agree on something. What else you don't like? Because you went 6. A bag is not 4.
I feel like I understand the concept of the jacket. I totally get it. I love the dress, by the way. I love the brown on her brown skin. She's very moisturized, beautiful.
She's a beautiful lady.
I don't know, something just look off-putting. I don't know if it's the 2 different textures of materials with the jacket and the
At the bag, man. At the bag, I show you off, man.
But if I remove the bag, she looks great.
Yeah, it's a bag, I show you off.
Come on, cover her bag. She looks
You mark
great.
hard for the bag, though.
6.
But you give the persons and we never look good for.
Something this guy. Why you have the bag right there, sir, and the bag so full. Man, like this man, she shut it up, throw the bag in the bush. When she take the picture, I come in, drop it in the bush. I love it. Next. 6. Yeah, laugh. Give me the next picture, Cody.
Like you dropped on the bush.
Okay, Michael B. Jordan. That was one of the premieres too of Spider-Man. I don't like it, and I understand the reason he did that. Because Zendaya also wore a T-shirt in one of the premieres for Spider-Man too, and I just.
He's in Spider-Man.
I don't know. Whenever I read the movie with them.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. I'm
guessing.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the outfit though.
Same.
Yeah.
This is a 2.
Okay.
It's very
At
lazy.
least we now agree on something.
This
I'm
is
not
lazy.
feeling it.
It's lazy. Bad. Michael, come on, my bro.
I've seen Michael dress better than that.
This is lazy. This is how I look, by the way, guys. On a Monday, when I come here, I'm have on a nationwide shirt. This is how I look. And on a Monday, it's really just because I just can't. But I'm just like, you know what? Let me just throw on something. Yeah, man. On a Monday, wear a nationwide shirt and a nice dress pants. I want dress shoes or sneakers. Yeah, man.
I didn't know you know to tone it down.
Sometimes if I'm just not in the mood.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Saji says Kareem's description take me out every time. But this is a tool for Patrice and myself. So yeah. Fail. Next one. Who this now? Hold it. I know her. She's what is who Cody?
I know who
Paprika, whatever,
she's married to one
Paprika.
of the
Right, Jonas
guys,
brother
yeah.
then Paprika, me I call her. I can't bother with fair name right now. Me I love it.
I like her shoes. I like her shoes.
And that's it.
Yeah, I like her shoes. So I'll give
her
I'll give her 3 for the shoes. That's some sexy heels right there.
Let's see it.
Screen it in, man. Zoom it in. No, some a sexy pair of heels that. I'd rock that.
My girl one. Come on, zoom up on the dress. Me eat the material.
Yeah, but look on the shoes now because you took away 4 marks.
Patrice, but to go off at 9 marks.
Wow.
One me get 9.
I like the shoes,
one. Me I love it. Me I love it. You two people, tell me if I'm being harsh on this outfit. Something about it just really a Jhevonte, Patrice. But sugar I'll feel low. Hold on, my sugar feel low for true.
Are we having another bag?
Go on talk, bud. Just go on talk. My sugar feel low for true.
Oh,
man.
okay,
Jesus.
okay.
I would fit Jhevonte, man. Wow. Take it off of the screen, Cody, please.
So,
please, Cody, take it off of the
the
screen.
outfit.
No, not me. Her. Don't take off share for the screen.
Wow.
The outfit lower my sugar.
You're dramatic, bad,
no
huh?
man, lower my sugar. My sugar drop higher. Drop.
You're dramatic, bad,
Sugar
huh?
drop, Patrice. I tell you, wow.
Yo, there's a special place in heaven for you.
Wow. Anyways, oh this. Oh,
I love this.
I love this.
Oh,
nice.
I love this.
Nice.
This is one of my other favorite girl. No, I love this.
Nice.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I see nothing wrong with
10.
that. 10.
10. Nice.
10.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
love
man.
it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
10. 10 for sure.
She angled that.
Yeah, man. This.
She angled it.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Amazing. 10.
Yeah, man. She angled
It's a 10
it,
for
man.
me.
She angled it.
Beautiful. Next one. Beautiful. Love that.
Say, Sugar, come back miraculously, though, don't
Sugar,
it?
come back up.
You're wicked till I
Tiana
can't take
Taylor.
no more. So, you see, for me, Tiana is my girl. You know?
Same.
My girl, and I don't think she can do any wrong.
She's kind of doing something wrong here.
I'm not going to agree with you because she's my girl.
She's my girl.
So right
too.
now I am wrong blind. That's a word.
Yeah.
Wrong blind. So you can go ahead and
zoom in on her foot. Just zoom in. I'm a love Tiana.
Kareem, stop it.
Look
Oh
on the
my
boat.
god. It's a bad picture angle.
Don't skilling skin. I said, yeah, wait.
It's a bad.
I'm a love Tiana.
It's a bad picture angle, man. When you put
My
it-
producer is always saying to me that I never grade her wrong. The boat.
It's your producer purposely find the picture with
True,
the
she
wrong
know,
angle,
yeah,
you know,
man.
to show you.
It's just
a
a
wrong-
7, though. It's a
No,
7.
because she never put the foot together and you see the real design and detail and
I'm gonna
other
eat
shoes.
a pot.
You see, because she can't do no wrong in my book, I'm going to go leave the grading to
Me
you.
I get 7. I want 7.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Next one, codes.
You may never know if I want, I get the opportunity to sit down.
No,
with
man, I love
Tiana.
her, but I
You
just don't like the
understand me?
shoes.
Yeah.
You can grade she.
Oh,
Because I'm not a fan of her, so I don't want because I'm not a fan of her.
Well, I'm a big Cardi fan.
Okay, then, so you grade her.
But this is a failure for me. But I'm a big Cardi fan. I don't like it. Absolutely, I don't like it.
We don't like it.
So I think her top part, I don't know if it's a dress or it's a bustier, that's a word, for the top and the skirt. But I think it's fighting with each other. You understand me? It's too much.
How much you grade her?
Because Cardi, I'm a girl, you understand me? I'll give her a 5. She's my girl. But I don't like it though. It's just too much. This. So the top fighting with the bottom and they have the gloves and the bag and yeah, it's too much.
Majestic
Why you don't
Gabby,
like her,
so I'm
though?
seeing 7 and 7.5. Are you saying 7.5 for Cardi or you're giving a grade for the previous
Tiana?
for Tiana? Cody, because we're out of time, just show one more. So just show. Benito!
Oh,
Bad Bunny.
No man, him always a hit it. He's always.
But now have nothing bad for Sebo.
Yeah, he's always. hit
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah, he's always hit it.
10. I'm a G that. G. He goes over the top.
Yeah.
He's showing men that you can just be crazy with fashion and enjoy fashion. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Barbara Ellington. How are you? So she's saying 7 for Tiana and 9 for Bad Bunny. Thank you, Majestic. Patrice, we're out of time, but just quickly, just remind us of the social media handles, please, and when them can watch the podcast. And thank you so much also for being here today, man. Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so for all the behind the scenes in terms of the podcast, it's Coffee and Shakes for TikTok, IG. And for the podcast itself, it's on my YouTube channel, on the podcast tab.
Yes.
For my channel, the minute you come on my own page on my channel, the podcast is there.
Yes.
You know, the team makes sure
Right.
they position the page
So
for
that makes
the
sense.
era that we're shifting in, etc. So it's at Patrice J. White. We drop tomorrow live at 7 p.m. on YouTube.
I can't wait to watch it because I love me some Debbie Bassoon, man. I love.
No, she was
love Debbie Bassoon. Of course. But even if I could have closed my eyes and count to 10 and tell her, say, yeah, all little children in London know say Debbie Bassoon makes sense. Yeah, But thank you so much, Pat. All the best with this new venture. We're gonna take a break, guys. Remember tonight we're speaking about Obeah. So, you understand? Obeah stories. We're talking about some more. You're the one on Obeah stories in the calling and tell me. And the question of the night is Obeah still practiced in Jamaica or is it a thing of the past? This is Bwoyatingz After Dark. I remember so I have to give away them too when we'll come back. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
From the biggest tracks to the biggest energy, Nationwide keeps it moving. If you love the vibes, come and lock in with us for real.
World boss, if a prison could stop me.
Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Practice. God me say you watch you of me practice.
Looking for trusted and professional diagnostic imaging services? Then join us on Cliff Hughes Online this Thursday, July 30th from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we bring you coverage of the official opening of Oasis Imaging Center's newest branch located at 65.5 Halfway Tree Road. Be part of this exciting milestone as Oasis Imaging Center expands its commitment to delivering quality healthcare and diagnostic services to more Jamaicans. Join us on Cliff Hughes Online from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Thursday, July 30th at 65.5 Halfway Tree Road for highlights from the opening ceremony and learn more about these services available at this brand new location. Catch this and so much more on our YouTube channel, NNN Radio Live, and keep your dials locked to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
Turn up the heat with Hot Listing, Nationwide 90 FM's new on-air and online classifieds feature. If you have a car for sale, room for rent, or yard sale come up. If you look at work or need stuff. If you provide a service, make it a Hot Listing, Nationwide 90 FM's new on-air and online classified segment. Your listing plays again and again. From morning till evening. You send it, we play it. You say it once, Jamaica hears it all day, every hour. Contact our sales team now at 876-630-1210 or sales at nationwidenewsnetwork.com. Hot Listings on Nationwide 90 FM, a new revolution in media.
Get ready for Nationwide 90 FM at Denby. Follow Nationwide 90 FM to the Denby Agricultural Industrial Food Show on July 31 from 3 to 5 p.m. We're bringing you the vibes, the voices, and the vibrant culture from Jamaica's biggest agri-celebration. Then follow it again to Denby on August 1 from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. From farm to fork, youth in agriculture, and the best local produce. You'll hear it all. Keep your station locked to Nationwide 90 FM. We're bringing the Denby Agricultural Industrial Food Show to your earwaves on July 31 from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Then on August 1 from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. This broadcast is brought to you by the Jamaica Agricultural Society, Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, National Irrigation Commission, Jamaica Aid Support for Life, and Soul Jamaica.
As we grow older, there are many challenges that we have to confront, but these years can represent the best in our lives. Coming of Age during Nationwide This Morning on Thursdays explores issues persons 50 and over confront. It also provides expert opinions on how we can improve the quality of our lives as we get older. That's Coming of Age, this and every Thursday during Nationwide This Morning at 6:51 a.m.
The Things is brought to you by Supreme Ventures Limited. 25 years of winning.
This is the Angel, and you're listening to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Talk the things them. Give them something to talk about. What me not gonna make them draw me out. There's no more you and me, yeah. Get me here, but you're nasty mouth. Talk up the things them, and stop.
Yes. Once again, this segment is brought to you by Supreme Ventures. And if you're just joining us tonight, we're talking about Obeah. And I would love to hear from you guys. I want you to store them. I want you to things them. So I'm going to try to get everything into it. And our question of the night is Obeah still practiced in Jamaica? Or is it a thing of the past? Now, let's just jump into it. Yeah? Because, boy. Jerome have some stories to tell people, so I'm just bursting myself. So let's just get right into it, because every single one of us, all of us, grew up hearing stories about Obeah way before we even knew what it actually was. Now, don't lend nobody your school book for bring home. Them can't Obeah you. Don't leave your ear comb lying around. Don't sweep after certain hours. We're living in it before we could even define it. Moving around rules we've never questioned, long before we ever sat down and asked, wait, is it really Obeah? And even now in 2026, it's still one of the most misunderstood things in our culture. People either treat it like a joke or they treat it like the scariest thing on earth. And honestly, it's neither that simple, rather. Obeah is Jamaica's own spiritual system, born out of West African traditions our ancestors carried with them, then shaped right here on this island for generations. It got criminalized, obviously, under colonial law, and it got demonized once Christianity took hold, and that stigma stuck, but it never actually disappeared. It just went quiet. Now tonight we're pulling back the curtain on it. No shame, no judgment, just real conversation. Now Obeah, also is spelled like Obeah or Obeah, is a broad term for African diasporic religious spell casting and healing traditions found primarily in the former British colonies of the Caribbean. These practices derive much from West African traditions, but also incorporate elements of European and South Asian origin. Many of those who practice these traditions avoid the term Obeah due to how the different negative connotations in many Caribbean societies. Jerome, just real quickly, because it's a very packed show tonight. So may I try to get in as much as possible. You are from rural Jamaica. You're from St. Elizabeth. Yeah. One of the best parishes, obviously, on this island. Love St. Elizabeth.
Food basket parish.
Yes, but you've heard and seen some things.
Well, it's not in St. Elizabeth. It was in Kingston.
Aye, God forbid!
I don't want you to feel like say St. Elizabeth people. I don't want to say.
All right.
I don't want to. You know what I mean?
All right, yeah, go on.
But, well.
What you say?
All right, so.
Mm-hmm.
One encounter was probably when I was younger. That was when I was in St. Elizabeth. I don't think it was like Obeah, but it was more like seeing a duppy.
You saw a duppy?
Yeah. But then, you might feel like a joke.
So you could have said duppy them time, eh?
But then, I thought I could see spirits.
So you stopped to them?
Yeah.
So how duppy they look?
I mean, it doesn't have a look. It doesn't have a face. It has an image.
Of
a
person?
Yes. So probably back then I normally could have seen like people that passed away I had some friends that died in an accident sometime.
You could have seen them?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If I passed by their house, I could probably see images of them.
Did they speak to you?
No. Yeah, you know when somebody or spirits is around because your head start get like it's a swell. It's not really swell, but you feel like your head a rose. Your hair starts stand up straight. You kind of feel hot. You know, there are certain people can attest to this. There are certain feelings.
Are you active drum coming over feeling?
Well, no. People will feel them type of things. Them we know say yo, it's a spirit. Me not have it no more from Kingston with a encounter them there again.
And then the other thing that happened now in Kingston, what happened?
It was weird. I don't. All right, so it was a case where I was nosy.
Mm-hmm.
And I peeped up over a fence. I won't say the name.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I was dreaming or what, but I could swear I saw like chicks on table moving, like dancing and thing like, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, bro, but then it was so weird. Like, never. But listen, the woman that did it, she was famous for that kind of thing.
So it's an Obeah woman.
Yeah, you see me. I say, and me did scared to tell people because me I say, yo, me no want a woman to come do me things.
She's not that thing.
You see me I say,
and she could have dead right now. So she just come in your house and just tell the chicks them for dance?
No, so, I peeped over the fence.
And she was over somebody's house?
Yes.
Oh, her house?
Yeah, so me don't know what she had to do with them. You understand? I was just looking as a kid. So, me don't know if I delusional, me did a dream or what, but I could have sworn, bro. I could have sworn me see it.
Almost, all right, you know what? In the meantime,
listen,
because we have a caller. We have a caller. Hi, good night. Thanks for calling Bwoyatingz After Dark. What is your take on this topic? You're just a little bit low. Oh, got him dropped. Jesus. All right. Whoever called a while ago, just call back. I beg you do. So you see people with the Obeah woman house.
I didn't wait there. I was looking over there.
Yeah.
Because it was like a big fence.
Yeah, look. Yeah, fast.
Yeah, me fast as I look at you would.
That's your problem.
Yeah,
fast too much. Them over your yard.
That is right.
Just send them over there. Anyways, we do have one of our guests on Zoom. I see Rich Richard says Obeah is a big business in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Majestic Galaxy says the science is definitely real. Barbara Ellington says years ago I interviewed some Obeah men in St. Thomas. Conclusion, bunch of frauds who thrive off gullible dunce people. Well, Majestic. Well, Barbara Ellington, let us get into it because on Zoom we have Roland Watson Grant, who is a Jamaican author who's proof that a story can travel far. His debut novel, Sketcher, actually started out as a short story that won an international prize, and it snowballed from there, published across the UK, US, and Australia, translated into Spanish and Turkish, and shortlisted for an Amazon Rising Star Award. The sequel, Skid, followed not long after. He's since picked up the Commonwealth Short Story Prize for the Caribbean and a Musgrave Award for Literature. But tonight's conversation hits close to home. His essay, I Know I Owe the Obeah Man, is archived by the Smithsonian, wow, this is big, libraries. And the follow-up, Lessons from an Obeah Man's Son, dives even deeper into growing up as the son of an Obeah man. Before the writing career took off, Roland spent years in advertising as a creative director, crafting campaigns for brands like Red Stripe, Burger King, and Scotia Bank. Welcome to the show, Roland. How are you doing? Hello? All right, Roland, I think you're muted. Can you just unmute for us, please? And thank you. Yes.
Here we go.
Here we go.
1, 2.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
First, congratulations, man, on all your success. Like every single one of them, every single thing that you've done. Big, massive congratulations.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
So let's just jump
doing it
right into it. For the persons who's meeting you here for the first time, who is Roland Watson Grant, the writer behind the pen?
I'm a person who is trying to make sure that all of the things that I was given at birth and genetically from an old man and from a mother, that I actually use them to see how can I help us with understanding who we are in history, our identity, and maybe sometimes just to make you laugh, because I don't think I always have to make you stop and think. But if I can make you stop and laugh and cry and think, then I think my job is done.
Yes, man. Do you have any upcoming projects that we should be aware of? Any upcoming books?
Yeah, absolutely. There are two books. I won't tell you the titles of them yet because we're working on the technical side of it. But across the pond, on both sides of the Atlantic, there are two manuscripts that are being edited right now and looked into. So I'm really looking forward to those coming to light pretty soon.
All right. And when can we expect those releases?
Yeah, that is really up to agent and editor,
No probs.
but we're talking in short order. We're not talking about more than 24 months.
Okay,
Less than
nice.
24 months.
Nice. So let's just jump right into it because I'm so intrigued, by the way. Let's just talk about your father. Who was he to you before the world ever knew what he did for a living?
Yeah, well, I think the first thing to say is that my father is I mean, I have a lot of respect for my father now. We were estranged from a long time. I grew up with three brothers. I'm the last one. I'm the seventh son, he always told me. The seventh son was significant for him. When you're the seventh son or the seventh child, it's significant for him. I have a lot of respect for him now. I consider him a lost legend, and I see a lot of him in myself. But as I tell people who got into my DM after they started reading the article, I don't practice, so I can't help you with the thing that you're seeing in your house in Spanish Town. Wow. But my old man is a very interesting character, and I owe a lot of things to him genetically and otherwise. But we were very estranged,
So he's still alive? No.
And that is a level of estranged I'm talking about because I don't know.
Oh, wow.
That's the level of estranged we're talking about. When you start having to look for your father in the same way that you'd look for your grandfather, your great grandfather, then you're talking about a certain level and a distance, a chasm of estrangement, but still close to him because you understand so many things about him by looking at yourself now in a position of responsibility. When you're a father, you start look back at your old man, you start understand some of the things he went through.
So at what year or point in your life the relationship got rocky?
Well, like early on, like about 7 years old, when my mother decided, the relationship was untenable. This is early on. This is a very violent time in Jamaica. She just decided, I'm going to take my 4 boys and move into a swamp, and she did it. And I'd hasten to say that I think sometimes my mother knew more about these things, know more about the practices than I give her credit for. I think she probably learned some things from him, so it was always on the defensive when there was harm involved. Because I want to be clear, when it comes to Obeah, it's about to heal or to harm. As far as we've heard the discussion, there's a lot more, but from what we have heard and what has been a retention from practices, from African practices, we understand it as being to heal and to harm. There's a lot more about Obeah. I would just scratching the surface.
So based on your knowledge, based on what your father did, was he healing or harming? Or people came to him to harm others?
Yeah, and I think any Obeah man, and I've spoken to a few practitioners. I think it really depends on what it is that the client wants. Right now, I could get into that a lot more, but I'll tell you the general idea. I mean, if we got into this, let me tell you, we would have used the whole night to talk about this. I was telling you this now. As far as the practice is concerned, it depends on what the customer wants, and this is simply Obeah when it comes to harm or heal has a lot to do with advocacy. It's like you have a lawyer who says, no, you can't touch this one because this one is spoken for. We're talking about spiritual now. So if somebody wants to heal or to harm, it comes down to a matter of this one as an advocate, you can't touch this one because somebody speaks for him or some spiritual thing guides him or guards him. It was about that. It really was about, depending on what it is that you want done, that's what was executed. So it's not a battle of light and dark or anything like that. It really depends on what the customer wants.
At what age did you realize that whatever your father is doing for a living is considered Obeah? And how did
Yeah,
you
well,
find out?
I'll tell you, he wasn't doing it for a living per se. I mean, there were times when he wanted to order things from the south of the United States to sell, material like talismans and that kind of thing, things you wear, gathering and stuff like that. But for a living, he was a repairman. The article Lessons from an Overman's Son gets into that he was a repairman. He was an excellent repairman who could figure out the technology just by looking at the thing and playing around with it. And that was his natural talent. So TVs, radio, stove, that kind of thing. That's what my father did. That's what he repaired. But there were other things, and I can't say if he used it to supplement his income, but certainly, there was a fixing going on after that.
Were you seeing people visiting the home as quote unquote customers?
Yeah, there were people who visited, but you really couldn't tell because if you live in a home where there are radios and TVs being fixed, people could just be customers.
Yeah.
You don't know what kind of customers they are. But I think my discovery of it was seeing different things that were not normal for other people. So, for example, if you're 8 years old, you might stumble upon your father's Playboy magazine. No, at that age, I was discovering the 6 and 7 books of Moses, anything from De Lawrence, different kind of publications that he had inside the house just before common entrance. I was discovering these things and realized that he had seals that were supposed to summon angels. These are destructive angels, that kind of thing, or depending on what you want the angel to do or what you want this entity to do. I was discovering those things. He wrote to us particular things after my mother broke up with him. He wrote things and he would write them in different ways and he would pronounce particular scripture and he would say he's going to get our birth certificates from the registrar general and he's going to kill us in birth order, that kind of thing. I mean, it's a normal day. It's a normal day.
Normal day.
Yeah, that's a normal day. I mean, he had a lot of threats and I know that some of it was to intimidate. But the thing about my father is that he was well read. He had a lot of intellectual and academic understanding of the occult as much as he was a practitioner. So he would go to things and read things, and he knew about Kabbalah, and he knew about things like Santeria and Hoodoo. So he was mixing all of these, and he was also understanding why these things came to the fore. What is the history of these things? What's the history of De Lawrence? He wasn't just sitting down and mixing potions in a bottle. He was a student of the art. So when I discovered those things, I didn't know what they were. And then, having gone through them, I realized that some of these things have to do with entities. And you can call names like Azazel and, different things. The kinds of angels we're talking about are the ones that were probably fallen according to the myth, according to the study. But he was a student of it. He wasn't just mixing things. He was reading, he was understanding, he was getting into Jewish mysticism and all of that.
I have, I think, a two-part question because, as you're going, my mind is doing this. Like, there's a lot of things happening here, right? Did you ever approach him and ask, hey, Dad, this is what you're doing? That's number one. Have you ever seen him practicing before?
Yeah, well, I didn't have to approach him. It was out there to be seen. As a matter of fact, I didn't have to hide and look at the things that I saw, the pamphlets and stuff, because he practiced and let you know. He wrote the letters to us, as I said. He wrote and said, I'm going to unleash some powers in your house if you don't do so and so and all of that. And, my mother's response was always, all right, all you gather on the table and hold hands, and then, she would do our own prayer and call on God of Jacob and Isaac and, Moses and Aaron and everybody. And the reason I said, I don't give my mother enough credit is that I'll tell you, things used to happen. Things used to happen in a particular way that he used to be harmed. What you call turn back blow?
Yes.
Yes, when you call it turn back blow, like my mother used to do some prayers and Bwoyatingz used to go on. So we're talking about at one point his arm swelled up as big as his leg. And I think my elder brother had to pay for the hospitalization. And at another point, he was put in jail. So whenever she does those things, I mean, I think Bwoyatingz, the serious thing is that maybe I needed to ask my mother more than I asked him. But with him, it was plain to see. He was out there. He wrote the letters. We saw the letters. I still have the letters. I still have the letters.
Do you think people within the community knew prior to your books that he was a practicing or a practitioner?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. And you said the thing about it, is my father was a charming individual, a very resourceful, charming, talented individual who was both left brain and right brain, who would fix things for people, who would help people out, who would say, okay, you don't have the money to fix your store, but you're picking them need food and you need for cook, so I'm gonna trust you until mountain or whatever. That's what he used to do. So people knew him. But then he had enemies, and I think those enemies also knew how it was when he turned and when he did things for harm, or when he threatened you and that kind of thing. So it's always like this almost like duality where my dad was concerned. It's like he's a good person, and at the same time, when you get on the wrong side, it's like horrible. I've seen things that where he was threatening to people who would try to threaten his sons at school. And we used to live right across the fence, So if somebody threatened you at school, you come over the yard and say, boy, daddy, this boy threatened so and so. Him jump in a vehicle and drive over the schoolyard and drive down the person. So you imagine like a 11-year-old boy running in front of the vehicle with him threatening him with his 100 with his a 1-ton van. So it's an interesting thing, a very black and white thing when it comes to him and the things he did and how people saw him. You weren't surprised at any of those things.
Which parish was this?
This is Kingston, man. Straight Kingston.
Wow.
No country thing. Straight Kingston. This is urban.
So for the persons who would say Obeah isn't real, based on your knowledge, and obviously I'm assuming prior or during the process of you doing your novels, you would have done a lot of research. What do you say to those persons who have said, no, sir, Obeah not real at all, or the Obeah man, them a scammer, them not really have no talents or no gifts? What do you say about that, or say to that?
Well, I have no doubt that there are a lot of charlatans and scammers out there, fleecing people of their money. But you also have pastors fleecing people of their money. So the pastors who are fleecing people of their money in the name of a higher power are doing the same thing that these charlatans are doing with people mixing up ink in a bottle and giving it to drink and make yourself sick. However, as far as it concerns saying whether Obeah is real or not, I'll tell you the end of the article, Lessons from an Obeah Man's Son, and it's available online. People can read it. It says I give the things a half a hug. I don't fully embrace what I've seen or what I've heard or what I've learned. I don't fully embrace it because I go from a scientific point of view. I don't mean science, I mean science,
Yes.
I go from a scientific point of view to try to understand phenomena as I see it. I think my girlfriend is an anthropologist, and she says that I have an anthropologist approach to Obeah and to things of the occult, because I said the important thing is not whether it's real or not, it's the fact that people believe it, and that is what gives it power. Now, I don't know that that's what gives it power. I'm just saying that's my approach when I'm writing. And in a particular way, I think that's where the stories come from. I've seen something. I can tell you, I've seen some things.
I was about to ask you that question. Like, is there a particular thing that you've seen that,
Yeah, there were two things, right? One is that there was light inside a room. When the first night removed, there was light inside a room. And I'm telling you, gunshot baked the whole place. And we're living in a boathouse. And gunshot beat like we're talking about 3 miles, not 3 miles, 6 miles, yeah. And in the night we had no electricity removed, no electricity at all. And in the night I woke up and the whole place was filled with light, like bright. The place was bright. And I'm seeing everything in a place where we had never been before, and I could tell my mother what it is that I've seen inside the room. I could tell her there's no moon, there's no light, there's no windows. We had no windows on the house. We have zinc board up around the window, right? And I saw like light, I could see everything. The second thing was much later on, like at work. there was an intern. I was the head of a company within a particular conglomerate, and we had these interns who came in, and one day one of them was late, and then I looked through the glass door and I'm talking to members of my team, and I see this person walking in front of one of the members of my team in the same kind of art school get-up, art school dressing that the interns had. And then the person was I'm thinking the person looked through the glass door, saw me in my office, and just veered off and went into another office. And I said to my art director, who was sitting beside me, I said, when you finish, go over the next office and tell her to come, let's talk, because she's late. And by the time she got up and looked over the office, she says, there's nobody over there. So I said, well, look like me need to take some leave, you know.
But I take a permanent leave and I ask you.
Yeah. Look like me need to take some leave because I can describe the person was in Reeboks, they were in a cut-off jeans with the ends frayed out, which is not necessarily office wear, at least not for that conglomerate. And then there was a person walking behind her. So I also called the person walking behind her. I said, didn't you see so-and-so walking in front of you? And she says, no. And so I walked down the whole corridor, wasting the people's time, walking down the corridors of this office, saying to people, didn't you see so-and-so this morning? And everybody tells me no. And then I turn around and there she's coming through the door in a completely different dress, you know. So at that point, you start saying to yourself, all right, maybe really need to take some leave, or is this something else? But other people have described, I was very skeptical, but other people at the office have described that they've seen things like that within that particular address. Now, I don't take that as some visitation or so-and-so. I am very comfortable. Let me tell you this. I'm very comfortable with saying, I don't know. Very comfortable with that. I don't know. I think people try to explain things too much. Church try to tell you exactly what is what, and that's not true. Some of the things are absolutely not true. They're myths. Some of the things never happen. And you tell people a particular thing, and, you know, even if Jesus is the truth, right? There is no reason to add things onto that, because the man was real. The man was a G. That man was, you can't get over that. That man was different, right? But church likes to add things on for their own benefit. And so you have to be really careful and comfortable with saying, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know indeed. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to still have Roland Watson Grant, author. You know, he has books and essays and articles and things like that. And, you know, we're talking about Obeah stories tonight. Bagwell, I'm seeing your comment. Can you just try again, please? And, you know, if you're at home and you're listening, you guys can call 876-630-9371 to 4. Once again, that is 876-630-9371 to 4, or 876-618-6730. Our question of the night is Obeah still practiced in Jamaica, or is it a thing of the past? Take a break. We'll be right back.
From the biggest tracks to the biggest energy, Nationwide keeps it moving. If you love the vibes, come and lock in with us for real.
World boss, leave a prison could stop me.
Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Practice. God, me say, yo, watch you over me practice.
Attention contractors, developers, and homeowners. Glacier White Corian Solid Surface is now at a special price while stocks last. Choose Corian for your commercial and residential projects. You won't regret it. It's durable, beautiful, and long-lasting. No sealing necessary. Corian is the #1 solid surface in the world. Second to none. Visit Home International Limited at 104 Constant Spring Road. Telephone 876-755-1970 or 876-276-6448. Open Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Looking for trusted and professional diagnostic imaging services? Then join us on Cliff Hughes Online this Thursday, July 30th from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we bring you coverage of the official opening of Oasis Imaging Center's newest branch, located at 65.5 Halfway Tree Road. Be part of this exciting milestone as Oasis Imaging Center expands its commitment to delivering quality healthcare and diagnostic services to more Jamaicans. Join us on Cliff Hughes Online from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. this Thursday, July 30th 30th at 65.5 Halfway Tree Road for highlights from the opening ceremony and learn more about these services available at this brand new location. Catch this and so much more on our YouTube channel, NNN Radio Live, and keep your dials locked to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
Faithful through the ages, God of Abraham, you're the God of covenant and faithful promises. Time and time again, you have proven you do just what
Welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm joined here in studio by Jhevonte Webster, who's no stranger to the show. He is one of Kingston's youngest proven event planners, creative strategist, and content creator with a passion for producing experiences that people remember long after the music stops. He's one of the driving forces behind some of Jamaica's most talked about entertainment brands, including Scream, the Caribbean's biggest Halloween event, which is so fitting for this topic tonight, Seychella, one of the country's fastest growing premium beach experiences, and Cinco de Mayo, a vibrant celebration that blends culture, music, and nightlife into unforgettable experiences. Beyond events, though, Jhevonte is also a content creator who shares insights into entertainment, lifestyle, and the behind-the-scenes realities of building brands in Jamaica's events industry. Through his content, he aims to inspire young creatives and entrepreneurs while showcasing the work that goes into creating world-class experiences. Welcome back to the show, Angie. It's been a minute, right?
It's been a while.
It's been a long time. Yeah?
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time. A long time, I didn't see it for true.
Facts, man.
Roland, are you still with us? Yes? Say that again?
Yep.
All right, great.
Here.
Yeah, man. So Jhevonte, because you're just joining us,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you the question of the night. Is Obeah still practicing? Do you think Obeah still practicing in Jamaica, or is it a thing of the past?
No, of course it's still a practice, but I mean, is it what we all think it is in terms of like the full context of it? Like, do we have a full understanding of, the entirety of it? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's still a practice. It's just, it's been a thing. I don't think it will stop.
Have you ever experienced anything or seen or heard anything weird?
Heard.
You have, yes,
For sure.
Give me one of the story there.
All right. So my mother's aunt, she lived in St. Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
You know it go from there. So
Yeah,
it's
man.
all downhill from there, But I think some guy did thief some fowl or some goat or whatever.
Yes.
And the owner of something did make him skin must peel off or something like that. But
God forbid.
And they get some bag of wipe on his skin and
Yes.
after him eat something in teeth. You see me? So that's how the first interaction we have. But again, me the little and me just ear go on. I never even know if I true or not.
Right.
Yeah, that's how
I think it's true.
Yeah.
I think it's true. We have a caller on the line. Hi, good night. Thanks for calling Bwoyatingz After Dark. What is your name? Where are you calling from? Hello? Hello? Right. Call up again. If it's Bagwell, if you're trying to call, can you just provide us, if you can, just call us and just give us your contact and we'll see if we can call you back from our end, please, Bagwell. Jolly. Roland, so you were sharing with us, all the stories and the experiences, with your father, being an Obeah man. Have you ever heard of anything outside of the experiences or the stories and the things that you've gone through, with your family? Have you ever heard of any other stories pertaining to Obeah?
I mean, let me say out of frying pan into fire, you know what I mean? One of the things is that as soon as we moved away from my father's house, there was also people on the land that we went to who basically didn't want us to be there, and that's when those things started, sometimes you realize you're being surveilled, you realize that there are people watching all the time, and then you'd find things inside of the yard, and then there was a particular person. Of course, I don't want to get sued, so I used to be pampered as the last one, and I used to get every day food come from around the yard. Every day food on top of food. Just say, Get this to the last one. Get this
Ah,
to the
boy.
wash belly, you know.
Ah, boy.
Get it to the wash belly. Keep giving like every day, even after you eat dinner already and eat breakfast and lunch, you still wash belly still get all of our food, you know. What happened at one point was that there was some after the continuous meals day after day, there was some very black gravy on top of one of them one evening, and my mother looked at it and went, "No, you're not eating this." You know, usually she would just pray over it, but she looked at it and said, "You're not eating it." And guess what? I couldn't see what that was. Of course, I'm a child, but again, I'm saying, like I said earlier, I think I don't give her enough props for recognizing the signs and the symbols and what it is that we're looking at. I think she was acutely aware because of the experience with my old man to know, no man, this is a manifestation type of thing, and you don't want anything to do with this.
Shaja, Jev, do you know anyone who's actually gone to the Oberman before?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what? What I'm gonna do? Jhevonte, please, may I beg you do? What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do?
I mean, so obviously, like, you don't know. In a certain spaces,
yes,
you know what I mean. Like you want, well, not me, but you know, there are individuals who would want that. They would want certain fortunes to follow them, you know, especially when they're engaging in certain activities. You know what I mean? That come with certain penalties, like, you know,
like scamming.
Naturally, you know, yeah, to say the least. Yes, the chopping, of course, and you know. Jesus. At first, obviously, you know, when the song them a sing or whatever, we're not too pay in the mind or whatever, but then, like, when you genuinely, like, overstand as say a real thing, like a real thing, you get me, you know, like, you what them call it, you pull down a skull or whatever, and whatever, like, so, yeah, you know, but, again, I think that, well, I don't know enough about the entirety of it to, like, cast any judgment, you know, because if it is that they see that as something that can get them, prosper them in some way or give them some form of, I guess, lucky ending or whatever, and it works out, then, I mean, you know, whatever. I don't know what they might forget that, though. So I think that's the only part of me saying, kind of, yeah, see me.
And to that point, Roland, based on your knowledge, right, because I've always heard and I've always also said that people who've believed in the practice of Obeah for personal gain, for argument's sake, you know, for fortune, for advancement in their careers, etc. I believe, and I've just always said this, I'm never going to know it, by the way, people say, if I listen to me, I'm never going to know it with God church, you understand? But I believe, though, Roland, right, if you go one time and them give you, and I've had discussions and I've had spiritualists on my shows before, and they've kind of explained the different baths and the different candles and the oils and things. So I'm not going to act oblivious, right? I'm well read. I've researched this topic at great lengths a lot of times. But I do think if you go one time and me say, okay, I want one car, and you work whatever, and you give me one bath, you say, don't be it for 7 days, and you wash me off and I do goat blood and the things then, right? I'm of the notion that I'm going to have to consistently or constantly go back for more things. Based on your research or your knowledge, is that true?
No, certainly. I mean, you know, the belief kill and cure is a serious aphorism. You are going to consistently go back, and it raised an interesting point. You raised an interesting point in the sense that what we're talking about is, for some people, like gambling. It's like an addiction. It's like an addiction. The truth is, what you need to do is, if you intend to harm someone or to gain from something, you have to also weigh the fact that you're spending this kind of money going to the Obeah and he might get richer than you. And the reality is that some of the things that you're asking for are within your grasp. You've just not applied yourself to doing it. Now, I also don't like when we have conversation about Obeah and it's always framed in greed or always framed in harm.
Negative.
Because Obeah within the community, within revivalism, within maroon communities, I mean, these things are part of identity and these things are part of healing. When you start talking about picking a certain herb at a certain moon, whether the moon is waxing or waning, and you pick it at a certain time and you apply a poultice and you drink a particular thing, these are things of healing. And Obeah is a part of our identity, whether we like it or not. Because I know enough people are going to burn out everything in the comments and everything. I get it. Okay, fine. But when it comes to freedom in the context of slavery, we're talking about 1760 being the first time that any proscription about Obeah was signed by the British Crown. And they are the ones who put it out there and say,
illegal.
Don't practice Obeah. And why is that? That is because in 1760 they believed that Obeah men and women were helping slave rebellions to gain victories.
Yes, yes.
They were the
100%.
ones helping to do that. So when we talk about it and we start burning things in Jesus' name, we need to also think about some of the things that perhaps the Bible even says about things that Christians don't like to talk about. The Bible spoke about casting lots.
Yes, and seeking physicians and all of that
right?
too.
The Jonah in the belly of the whale and the man them cast lots to say who go on and yes and no, don't let the ship and then find him at the ship because they cast lots. Jesus people them say, should we pay taxes? And them say, go down to the sea and the first fish you catch, go in and mouth it, find a coin, take it and pay it.
And
we don't like to talk about these things. Right? These things sound like necromancy, but if you say that, you get bono.
Just to add to that, that's like why I said the first thing where I said like I don't think I have. Well, I mean, you don't know well read and whatever, but I don't think I've had enough genuine experience to be like, I think this is bad or good, because as he rightfully said, like, the root of all things, there must be some form of universal acceptance in some way, and it can always be evil. You know what I mean? So it's really just dependence on like the use of it and like how it is applied, because again, objectively, based on it coming from our ancestral home and it being a fusion of the ancestral beliefs with some Christian values in some way and fusing and whatever, we just learning say this is wicked.
Yes.
But it's really just again how you apply it personally.
Yeah.
All right. I'm good.
So I think I have a call on the. Okay, so Bagwell is trying to call. So I just see him comment and said the Oberman no want me tell the story at all. Bagwell, try again. Cody, the next time he comes on the phone, can we just take his number so that we can call him, please? And we're trying that too. No man, it's serious then for true. Because he had commented earlier that him auntie did come go on Oberman before, or he followed his aunt to an Oberman. So he's been trying to call since it was 8:30. Every time he call, the call drops him. I said Oberman, I want him to tell the story. But to go back to the point, that Roland made earlier about the different, types of Obeah as well, because it's not a single standardized religion or practice. Obviously, it is a broad term used across the Caribbean to describe different folk spiritual practices, and beliefs vary obviously widely by different communities. And these are some of the discussed categories of Obeah. Number one, protective Obeah. Practices intended to provide spiritual protection, ward off harm or bring peace of mind. And a lot of spiritualists, though, they do practice this, especially in the revival denomination. I've had a revivalist or couple on my show before, and they spoke about that, and I think I even had one on my podcast too. Next one is healing Obeah. Traditional spiritual remedies used alongside or instead of herbal medicine to address illness or emotional distress. Next one is love Obeah. Yeah, man. Enough we know that one. I'm not ask you. Rituals are charms believed to attract love, strengthen the relationship, or rekindle affection. The woman that cooks 2 pieces is gonna don't eat them. You understand? Don't eat no 2 pieces from no woman. Unless it's your wife, don't eat no 2 pieces from the woman.
Your obsession, the movie Obsession.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
That's how that go.
The man, let me tell you something. If you just date a girl, don't eat those 2 pieces from her. When I ask her, that is one thing that I absolutely positively believe in her. When I put them. Yeah, crazy. Not catch me. If I say I catch me, not catch. You understand? And also, and I don't know, Roland, if you have any knowledge of this, because I've always heard that when somebody is tied, so when a woman tie a man, it's so hard for him to really leave. Like, even if she really wants him to leave now, or like, she's kind of over this relationship, and it oftentimes gets pretty abusive because it's no borderline obsession. Yes, and the man just can't live, and even when she wants him to live, and it's so hard to untie. Do you have any knowledge of that, Roland?
Well, yeah. Well, it's definitely a part of the narrative that we've heard growing up. I write about it in my first novel, Sketcher. About the soul ties and putting particular things in the bottle. making sure you can't leave. And so definitely I've heard about that. And the Trinidadians call it what do call it? Steam rice, something like that. So I apologize to my Trinity friends who I know some of them are listening.
Yeah.
But it's to get the steam from the rice to go to a particular orifice so that it drips back into the rice and that kind of thing. But I want to make sure that listen, some of these things are also things that have been brought in and spoken about under the umbrella of Obeah.
Yes.
Some of this has nothing to do with the actual practice.
Yes.
Nothing to do with it.
Jerome, don't eat no stew peas on that one. You hear my boy? I'm not ask you. No man, no. Like stew peas is my third favorite meal of ever. Yeah, oxtail seafood, then stew peas. I love stew peas. I can't eat stew peas every day. Yeah.
Then can't catch me no stew peas.
So that's why I'm not yam stew peas from people. You see, especially woman. We're not gonna tell me you're crazy. Next one, a different type of Obeah is prosperity or success Obeah. We all know that, obviously to bring good fortune.
Naturally.
And next one is justice or something similar to what you spoke about earlier too. People with teeth and them, do things to them, forget about them item or to harm them. Another one is offensive or harmful Obeah. We know that. Do you think though, for both of you, right? Because there are a lot of things that cannot be explained in the physical realm then, so to speak.
True.
Sometimes somebody may sick for a long time. They might got a doctor and doctors upon doctors and them can't find nothing. There's no diagnosis. There's nothing. Yeah, and them go to somebody for a reading or for a cleansing, and then beard them off and things like that. Why do you think that people are so ashamed to speak about? And them say them get healed, by the way, right? After that, they're healed, and. Why do you think that people are so ashamed? I'm going to start from Roland, come to Roland and smile. Why do you think people are so ashamed to say, I have gotten help from a spiritualist?
And it's a sad story that people feel bad about that. And there are a number of reasons why. Because Obeah men have sold themselves as charlatans, tricking people and in the dark and that kind of thing. In another society, it wouldn't be so, In another society, it would be, okay, I'm going to talk to the herbal doctor. It wouldn't be a problem.
Yes.
But we live in a society. We live in a society, as Rastaman said, Babylon, that lock down everything in a particular place and tells you what is good and what is evil. They tell you that. So you're not gonna feel like you can't tell a man, say, so I'm gonna check somebody else. When in actual fact, maybe the fact say stop, take the misdiagnosed something that the doctor give you, take a break from it and go do something else, have a placebo effect. Or it has a placebo effect or something like that. I just think that regardless of whatever it is, if you have the opportunity to not feel shame about a particular practice, then I think that is good for your psychological well-being.
Yes.
It might not be your soul. Sometimes that's important that you don't feel shame about a particular thing. That's my take on that. There are many more angles to it, but that's my take.
So my thing. All right, and everything comes down to your culture and the values that we place on certain things and all that. But bro, the world is so vast, so everything is just so big. You know what I mean? Like everything what we think we know now, 100 years from now, we could literally all be wrong. Everything with them 100 years ago could all be wrong. What we know now, and it's like, we just live in a society where now these things are frowned upon. You know what I mean? It's disgusting,
Yes.
whatever, because, we bank on our Christian values, our moral Christian values that we have as Jamaicans, Most church nowadays, square meter, blah, 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 whatever the case is. But then, there are other elements within, as you said, the spiritual world, that people have been using for centuries.
Yeah.
Before even the Bible, before Christianity. People have been using this for centuries.
Yes.
The Native Americans, the Africans, whatever, they've been doing, them a burn them, then leaf, and them a do them whatever on the isle upon long, thousands of years ago, you know what I mean? Yeah. So everything just comes down to the societal value upon it,
Absolutely, it's a very important perspective, and I'd ask a rhetorical question. If you and I are looking at each other now as people from the African diaspora, how did we survive for 400 years without what we now call modern medicine?
Everything.
You know, how did we? You didn't have to answer the question. It's
I would have a week, like I would have work hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What I want.
So
yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah. No, so I'm just saying that that's a question for each person to ponder.
Yes.
At their own time. When you think of how did you survive? How could you ever survive? The Tainos were genocided.
Yes.
Yeah. And some of them died from just common cold.
Yeah.
Because they were never exposed to that before people arrived. Right?
Yes.
How did you survive to be here talking from Bwoyatingz?
Indeed.
The blood of Jesus.
I'm going to read.
It never came from a battle.
I'm going to read a comment here because it, kind of ties into what I kind of wanted to ask earlier. By Majestic Gabby Fee, she's saying, if you practice baptism or communion or going to the altar and being anointed with oil, that is another form of Obeah. There are many rituals in church and also other religious practices. There's a saying, one man's God is another one's devil. And then she continued by saying, up to Jesus was an Obeah / magician because he walked on water, turned water into wine, and fed multitude with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And he was also a healer. Now, to kind of go back to what both of you were saying, and it's a point and then a question. Again, I've had this discussion in different variations prior, right? And I remember, so I was born, raised as a Seventh-day Adventist, so we don't use olive oil and something like any at all, right? But, upon growing, I am also open to understanding different people's practices and beliefs, and I'm never, a judgmental person. And I remember having, in particular, I think it was Pastor Thomas, who is a revivalist, and so he was explaining some of the things that they use in the church. And when he was explaining that, I said to him, but based on my understanding, this would I consider to be Obeah.
Yeah.
So why is it then, if we not use oil and we don't use olive oil and we use leaf and incense, and I love me a good sage, by the way. Like me love God earth elements, I'm love by one sage, and sage, sage myself and all these things. And I'm like, but that would still be categorized then based on what we've learned as somewhat as a ritual, as an Obeah ritual, right? So just kind of wanted to touch on that. But question to both of you, and I think I know Roland's answer, so I'm going to ask Jhevonte first. If it is that, because we all go through life, some will go through life, but not tell no lie, me go through it, right?
Yeah.
So if it is that you're going through something and somebody said to you, I can't go on Obeah, man, for a reading, for a cleanse, for whatever, would you be open to that option?
At this juncture, you see, if it is that I was in a situation where, I felt like all my ducks were just not in a row. You know what I mean? Nothing does not go on, and nothing does not go on. You get me? Me confused. Me try everything, and it's not work out. And somebody say, "Yo, them our bridge, them can show out the reading." Then I mean. Yeah,
because why not? The churches do have prophets.
Yeah.
There's this African pastor that I watch every single night, Monday to Friday. He's so spiritual, and we do prayer services every night, and teachings on the Bible and things like that. And when I say the man is a prophet, the man is a prophet.
Yeah.
The man just wants to see a username just come on the screen.
I know what time it is.
Because the first time the man said my username without me even commenting, the man could have told me say work on Nationwide and everything. But because he is a Christian, we say that he is of God.
Yeah.
And it is okay. Yeah. So then my question is, if you go to somebody else who is not within the realm of Christianity, is that a bad thing? Jerome, may I ask the same question? You do know me not asking Jerome. You're trying to feel like you get to it. You understand? If you go through it, my boy, you go through it, things life hard, be it something, or there are just certain things that you just can't explain.
Yeah,
and I know that there are a lot of family members whom, they do have their persons that they go to.
Yeah.
If when you answer them up, St. Elizabeth said to you, say,
think about Job in the Bible, and think about if you was Job in that situation.
I don't think him know Job.
You don't know Job? Oh.
Them boy don't know them the something. Them boy don't read them the something. Anyways, my boy. And when you answer them, a St. Elizabeth called and said, Jerome, you need to come down to St. Elizabeth, may I carry to somebody to check it out, because it seems like just too much things just go bad. would you go?
No.
If she says to you, "Me no want prophet in the church, one pastor, but he's very powerful.
I pray for you.
Me might pray for you. When unlikely him go can pick up things that's happening, would you go?" He's a pastor. Pastor in a church in wear suit and tie every Sunday. Pastor.
Do I know this pastor?
You know for know him, you do it for him. She know him. Auntie know him. I want real church, like real church. I don't want pocket sketchy church in your mind.
Bro.
In your mind, what you think church is a real church.
Yeah, but
you would go?
It's not everybody go church is real either way. But
would you go, Jerome?
Well, complicated.
We're up on the break.
It's second thing.
Okay, Bugs and Cody, the question applies to both of you, even though the audience can't hear, but I'll share your answers. Nothing not going right. Somebody said to you, say, I know somebody who can give you a reading and just try to figure out spiritually what's happening. Bugs Bugs said, no, but now go. Codian, you? Codian says, no. Roland, just quickly because we're coming up on a break. What do you say?
I got books to write, man. I'm going.
Of course, yeah, go Roland. Because we need the content. What do you mean?
I have books to write. I'm going. I want to know some things, man.
Factual. All right, we're going to go on a break, but before we do that, let me just read these two comments. C. Marie Jamaica says, Mark Peart, also good night to you. McQuell, good night to you too. C. Marie Jamaica says, after he said this, Jesus spat on the ground and made some mud with the spit. He rubbed the mud on the man's eyes. Right, and cured him. Saji Paul says, I don't remember who said it, but it's most likely the intention and purpose behind it rather than the item or the practice itself. Brittany Wright says, it's truly the source from which whatever healing, etc. comes from, which I think is a different conversation from an action being ritualistic. And then she continued, the Christian premise though is that Jesus can, but you as a human being can't determine outcomes or fate, change destiny, etc. We're going to take a break talking about Obeah stories tonight. Once again, if you would love to call, we're in the final break of the hour. We see answers and I forgot to call quick and so come there for a man and go home. 876-630-9371 to 4 876-618-6730. Once again, the question of the night is Obeah still practiced in Jamaica, or is that a thing of the past? We're sitting with Jhevonte Webster and Roland Watson Grant. We'll be right back.
Come back, we go down a them be. Learn about agriculture, have fun and laugh with the whole family. Down a them be. Come back, we go down a them be. And the biggest agriculture show in the Caribbean, say July 31 to August. We are gonna have one heap of livestock on display. In this village, for the pitney them play. Come enjoy the hype road, them the gospel show, and get your heart redeemed. Run, come buy your plants and produce and witness the crowning of your farm queen. Down a them be. Admission adults 1,500, children 600.
We need a bigger office where we can see more clients. Sounds like ambition is calling and Access Financial Services is answering. The funds are waiting.
Boss, I just can't wait for one truck, you know.
I know. We need another truck. Sounds like you have a plan and Access Financial Services can help. Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services designed for women entrepreneurs to unlock the capital you need to grow and take your business beyond limits. With quick approval, flexible repayment, and low interest rates, your success is on the horizon.
Hey, turn up to 25. Turn up to 25. Could I drive out fresh in a MG ride with a staycation all inclusive flex? Yeah. I touch a million cash. Yes. Smart TV, PS5, and home upgrade.
Turn up your winnings this summer with Digicel. Sign up or switch to postpaid or Digicel Plus. Buy a SIM. Top up with 5 bills or more. Buy a 7-day plan or higher. A smartphone deal or just pay your bill. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Promotion period June 24 to September 5, 2026. Visit DigicelJamaica.com for terms and conditions.
All right. Guys, I was told by my producer that a lot of you guys are calling in, and unfortunately, the calls are dropping. Don't know what's happening with the telephone lines, but we're trying to rectify that problem. We're in the final 25 minutes of the show. We're still here with Roland and Jhevonte, and we're wrapping up as quickly as possible. Mark Peart says, "Do you believe in miracles?" Yes, I do. Majestic Gavi Fee says, "The same power Jesus have, we also have, but we have been conditioned to believe that we don't." I'm just quickly go through these quote-unquote Obeah warnings, and if you guys have not heard of it, or if you've heard of it, you can just indicate, right? Because we've heard a lot of these things when we're growing up, especially. The first one is, don't leave your shoes outside. Somebody can sprinkle dust in them. Have you heard that one? Everybody, Jerome?
Yeah, of course.
You never heard that one, dude?
Yeah, I'm about that.
And a country come from, Jerome? Me hear that. And a farm you come from, I meet you that.
Yeah.
You never hear that? Oh? You don't leave your shoes on a van and them. You never heard that for true?
Yeah.
Okay. Roland, you've heard that before, right? Don't leave your
shoes. Don't leave your shoes out there because you get sprinkled. Or make sure, say, if you're sweeping the house after 6 o'clock,
leave it.
Tell whatever is out there for move.
Oh, really? Oh, I never heard that part there. Okay, all right. Next one is, don't lend anybody your school book to take home. Have we heard that?
Yeah.
I've heard that.
That's a facts.
Yeah.
From primary school. Yeah. Primary school, man.
Here's the thing, doing it. Like, I am, and I wouldn't say paranoid, but I am, my third eye is always open.
Yeah.
Me not eat me not eat from people. You can't carry nothing, come give me not ask Christ, me not want it. I don't, like, I am, because I know people's intentions are not always pure. And, for me, it's not that you're afraid, but for me, prevention better than cure. You see me? When you can't catch me a certain way, I not ask Christ. As a handful of people know where me live. Most just to come inside of my yard. You understand? Me not invite different, like, because of different energies, I'm going to walk with the energy and live in my house, bro, and then be across the start, take me and them look something. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, certain things, me just not do. Just go there and go. But I call it. Okay, so let's try this one. Hi, good night. Good night.
Kareem?
Yes.
Kareem?
Name?
Bagwell.
Finally, Bagwell. Quickly, because we're running out of time, but we definitely want to hear the story.
Yes, so there's a bus stop right when you're going down. It says there's a park junction, turn off, you make a right turn at a black factory. I was about 12 years old and I had a family member who had an allergy reaction and his left eye had swollen out of his head. But his mother was convinced that somebody would be her son. So my auntie came down from England and her brother Roddy was Roddy's son. And they took me to go on this journey then to St. Louis because everybody wanted to travel because I'm a little navigator in the family. That's why I'm in the truck driving. So we went down there to St. Louis, and as soon as I turned off the road, I was pulling to the lane. I look up at this place, zinc up with all these flags flying high and all these different colors. And I turned to my auntie and I said, "You come all the way from England and make them people like, yeah, you don't Obeah man yard." She said, "What do you mean?" He said, "It's the Obeah man yard. Anyway, you're going to see them the flags just fly. But Obeah, they work as an auntie. They're not coming in enough." And then go in there and then do what they want to do. And then let the man tell them bag of foolishness. And Kareem, that was my first encounter with Obeah. And I have never ever forgot that from I was a child. When I visited Jamaica recently, I pointed out to my wife and said, "That is the lane that my auntie go down in a Obeah man." That was my first and last encounter. I have never ever had that experience again.
Him eye did it get fixed?
No. And after the 16 line,
I look at this thing.
So question no Bagwell, question. So did you ask them what did the guy do to them?
Kareem, I was so understand, Kareem. I grew up in church, Kareem. I don't want to know nothing about what going in this stuff. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to feel nothing. Nothing. The woman, they come back out to go and lick the backlash. Sit the Kareem. I may ask them please to put the car I not even want to get in a car. And then, man, I was about 13 years old them time, Kareem. They believe in a prayer and trust you in God's word. You know,
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. All right. All right, my brother. Big up yourself, G. All right. So, other Obeah warnings: don't come in here and let the loose strands drop outside.
Yeah,
We've heard that.
Flush that out.
Yes. Don't let your clothes sleep outside overnight.
Well,
I've heard that one, but I don't really care much for it.
If I saw catch me, then me doom.
Yeah, I don't really care much.
Yeah.
The only thing in my mind is if I left my clothes outside, I'm going to keep it off for the line. I'm upset.
That's what that.
Yeah.
I like a rain catching.
Right. Next one is
go find a Obeah man to take care of.
right. Next one is don't eat food from people you don't trust. Yes, absolutely. Next one is don't tell people your business. It's a thing. It is a thing. Don't sweep your house at night. Roland would have spoken about that. If you're coming in late, don't walk faced in, turn around, and what me not do that.
Yeah, nah, man.
Anything out them, I don't want to see it. But them back, they turn to it. Because can you imagine me all walk back way going to my house and me also something? Yeah, please, Jhevonte. I'm not doing that.
Especially if I come from there at 9
I
have to turn back.
remember that. Have you heard that one, Roland?
Oh yeah, there's actually a very funny post about that this week, and I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me see it.
In around Virginia, you can't walk in straight and make them follow you.
Yeah, man. That's what about, man.
If somebody cases that come in with me, I'm not ask you. You understand? Next one is don't let anyone Yes.
No, I, before I forget, I just wanted to say that you and I are from the same fundamentalist denomination, and a lot of these things are along denominational lines. That's why people tell you don't go.
True.
Don't go because he's not a so and so.
Yes.
Anyway, carry on.
That is so true. That is no God. That is so true. I have a whole story about that.
Yeah.
Next one is if somebody calls your name, don't answer on the first call. Wait for the second. I've heard that a lot of times, but me very stubborn. Me answer same way.
Make it catch this man.
Make it catch what by time.
Somebody want to give back some money with them go you.
No man, you have to call my name again. But Roland, thank you man. Thank you for sharing. How can we find your books, your articles, find it on social media and things like that?
So you can follow me at Roland Watson Grant on IG. My entire link tree is in my bio. You can read free all the things I've written, short stories as well as nonfiction. There's also an article about the same cult that we're talking about, growing up in a very fundamentalist environment. And just other things. But in terms of the books, Kindle is available. I don't think there are any hard copies in the stores at this point. But the Kindle is there, Sketcher and Skate, both books, and you can read anything online. You put my name in, you'll find it. And follow me on Instagram, Roland Watson Grant.
We're going to definitely have to talk, Roland, because I would like to do something in person for sure. But I'll send you a message, yeah?
Yeah, no doubt, man. No problem. I'm right here. Well, I'm not here. I'm actually. This is actually 5 o'clock in Italy right now. I'm there.
Italy.
So,
wow.
Yeah. So
a big foreigner then. I'm looking for a big foreigner too.
Yeah. So yeah, but still, the WhatsApp Korean has all that. It's still available, still ready, man. Let me know.
No problem, man. Thank you so much, guys. That's Roland Watson Grant. Well, Jesus, go check out him things then, please. Jev, time is of the essence, so let's just jump right into Seychelles. When is it?
Oh yeah, man. Seychelles, August 15.
Which is 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, man. Marley Beach, right? The basketball lesson, like 10 minutes from Ochi.
Okay.
You get me? The theme is Love Island. You know?
Of course it would be.
Yeah, man. And it will go fully immerse entirely. You know, the whole thing, set up everything nice, man. Isn't me?
So it's Love Island themed. Marley Beach, August 15.
August 15.
Or some of the DJs on the lineup.
So DJs, DJ Bigginton, you have DJ Tyler, you have Kevy, you don't know. My personal DJ, Juba and Breeze. You know, them thing. Fireman.
Fireman,
yeah, man, you don't know. So it's a stock lineup, man. And Rumsey, of course.
What can patrons expect, from this year's staging in comparison to previous stagings?
Alright, so guess what happened? This is the second staging, right? The first staging actually was in February. But what happened is it was supposed to be like a small par. So we actually sent out like invites only. But then like within 2-3 days of us sending invites only, like we just start get like 1 million people bombarded, say they want come. So the event actually kept within 5 days. And
Where was
like,
the first one?
In February.
Where?
Oh, stay in Marley Beach, man.
Okay,
we had over 1,000 people, and it was invite only. So it was free, everything and whatever. It was really good vibe. So everybody said they need it back for the summer, so drop back for the summer.
Okay. And tickets now.
Yeah. So I have tickets available at Pickle and Chill,
nice. I love Pickle
Top
and Chill.
Bar. We have tickets available at UE, for the students who want them, of course, at that side. Tickets at Zarim Food Clothes Store. That's the new clothes store right above the kind of stuff on Earth for Rabarde.
Really?
You see me, yeah, man. Bridging South, big up South Clothes Store. So, yeah, man. And my friend, food store, they right on Belmont, right? Just by Footprints Cafe there, over there. So, well, I don't know. I support everybody. I want to make sure everything active, but really affordable tickets, pretty for like $4 grand for woman, $5 grand for man.
Okay,
Yeah, pretty affordable, man. And
Is it drinks inclusive?
Oh no. But what happens is you can buy a bucker pass. So basically, a bucker pass is just $5 grand. But with a bucker pass, you can come in with any liquor you want. Just one bucker. So any top shelf, any whatever you want, your bucker pass can provide that basically.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's a new thing. Watch out.
Nice. We are going to have some giveaways, but I'll do those next week.
Yeah, man, not good.
So we can really have like a stretched time span to do that for people them call in and all these things. And if they want more details, where can they go?
So the Instagram page is just Seychella J Seychella, like Seychelles Island.
I love Seychelles. I want to go to Seychelles.
Good, trust me, really good. So the Seychella J, yeah, man, and expect a really good time. Expect just vibes. By the way, no shoes allowed. Yeah, so if you wear shoes, you have to pay $5 grand. So no shoes are allowed across the board. Yeah, so
you must do barefoot?
Nah, man. So slippers, Crocs, and everything they only.
Why?
No pants, no shoes allowed. That's just code. Very strict, just code.
It's a real beach thing.
Yeah, man. Because majority is 80% in the water, but the water is very shallow, so it's like to your shin.
I love events.
You get me? Man. So yeah, man. No shoes. It's like full vibe. So if you want to wear your Gucci shoes or whatever, you pay $5 grand to come in. Yeah, mish. You see me? You're good. But wear your slippers and you're good, man. Full good vibes.
Love that. And once again, guys, we're going to have some giveaways next week, Wednesday, for Seychelles, and it's August
15th.
August 15th.
Yeah, man.
What time is it?
Starting at 12 p.m.
So?
Like 8 p.m.
Okay, so 12 to 8, and you can find the page on the socials and Seychelles JA and just get the things them. Yeah, start around, say please and thank you. But we have Jerome, turn the microphone around, please and thank you. Kodian, you're also playing, so I'll be listening out for you in my ear and books as well, and you guys on YouTube. If you're up on Twitter as well, please and thank you. It's time for Trivial Things. I don't know the vibe go, I don't know it go already, but this is the Would You Rather Obeah edition. Right? So basically, I give you two scenarios, two situations. You have to pick one, and neither of them isn't really good. It's literally just you picking the lesser of two evils at this point. Okay, Jerome, put the mic name up, boy.
Pause. Never that.
No, because you realize that I get the attention all the time. All right, fine. Ready?
Yeah.
Jerome, remember you cannot pass.
Yes.
Because I know you. You have to just choose one, bro.
Yeah. All right, fine. Let's go.
Quick. Would you rather find a mysterious bottle buried in your yard or a red cord tied to your gate?
Red card.
Yes.
Red card. Come kind of cut it off.
Yeah. Okay. Boogs and Cody.
Spray it off, you mean?
Boogs and the red card. Cody.
What is the meaning of the red
Cody
card?
said the bottle because she don't touch it. It can stay there buried. Yeah. But mean a red cord. I don't know. You're marked. Death is approaching.
I'll say the buckle in hindsight.
Yeah, because it's buried.
A fox, it's buried for you.
It's buried.
Yeah, but the card will stay there. I mean, I'm not even looking at it.
Saji Pearl said, "Me not like it. Why am I can't pass?" Nicole said the red card. Okay. Next one is: would you rather visit an Obeah man for protection or for revenge? Firstly, let me just always say this: if you believe in Obeah, and again, I don't, but me not judge nobody. You understand?
Yeah.
It's a no judgmental zone. If you believe in Obeah, I'm always say it. Why not gonna take the money for harm people? Why not take the money for elevating the life? Like, bro, if the Obeah man can't really harm people for true. And give them foot and hand and tongue and everything. That means that the Obeah man is good. That means that the Obeah man must give you things. Give you work.
Say, you ain't go rich.
You understand? Like, give you some money, go give you work. You understand? Like, go give you a man. Something, go give you old. Something. You are going to take your money for on me, bro. Like, it's not that serious. It is really not that serious.
But they can reason, my bro, about something.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. So you would visit an Obeah man for protection or for revenge?
Protection.
What if the revenge is them kill somebody for you? Innocently.
Innocently. What crime stop number again? How much crime stop I give it?
Millions of dollars.
Yeah, man. If I don't be the case still, man, I forgot on, man.
Okay, all right. Jerome, revenge or protection? You have to choose one, Jerome.
Protection.
Okay, Bugs, Kodian. Bugs said protection. Kodian says protection. Mikhail says protection. Saji's answered, why people, use their money for people. She says because people are envious. That is so true. I have a lot of stories, by the way, but not for this platform here. Not tonight. Would you rather your neighbor obey your love life or your money? My love life, of course. I don't care about no damn love. Jerome, it's once me have money, bro, I don't think you'll understand.
Yeah.
Once me have money, I'm happy, bro. You understand? Like, I can't flag our Seychelles right now.
Fair to say that's your
That
love.
is my love. Money is my love. Like, no jokes.
You good.
You have money. What should I problem have in life?
I can buy love. I can buy sex.
They say you can't buy genuine love.
I don't care about genuine love.
I don't need that, bitch.
Love doesn't have a price.
They are selling. You know what?
$1 billion up. I'm good.
Bro,
yeah?
Look and
1 bill US?
I could have Jamaican. I could have Jamaican.
Are we saying pound here?
I could have Jamaican.
Well, are the money?
Bro, please. Cody and Bugs, would you rather them Obeah your love life or your money? Bugs says them prefer them Obeah love life because they want the money. Cody, you?
My money, Bridget.
Why? Money is
Cody said love life too. Cody said them Obeah love life already.
You know what I'm saying?
Same.
Oh, same. Saji Pearl says, leave my money out of this. Love life already in a shambles. Listen, I've been without love for years. I've been single for so long, right? It don't really matter to me. You understand? But that's what, give me the money. There, please. I'm here to understand money aside. The money will never be aside.
Can't be aside.
You understand? To put the money into the equation. Please and thank you. Next one is, would you rather find chalk markings outside your door or eggs cracked on your doorstep?
Eggs cracked on my doorstep necessarily mean I'm over me still. Probably just means that people just are ramp with me, But probably.
Yeah, but chalk markings outside your door, though, that's serious in a
What if your lady is pregnant?
And
you see some cracked eggs outside.
Well, that means that
would
she's
you
going to
be
lose the
thinking
baby?
I'll
be so happy.
What?
Yeah.
Karim, we understand your point of view.
Delete
Anyways, we're not talking about your point of view.
From the home to the home. A boy here, a boy she.
Well, what? Karim, you know you would do that, Karim. If you were in that situation, you would not think.
Nah, man, but I'm pretty corrupt for you for that phrase.
What I mean if you're not corrupt?
Yeah, but I'm corrupt still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Karim, you know you
anyways, yes, so the eggs are the chalk markings.
Me take eggs same as this.
Jerome?
Yeah, we go with it. We can't wash up with chalks.
Bugs go the eggs. Eggs are chalk. Eggs. I would say the eggs too.
Yeah.
Why would I laugh? Like, guys, like I was serious. Like,
he's dead serious.
If she's pregnant, I'm going to say the eggs. I'm not ask because I'm going to church Saturday morning. I'll tell the pastor, I want to sing for the choir again, man. I'm happy, man. Oh, glorious day this is. But I ask you, crazy. Next one. Would you rather know for certain someone... Okay, for certain someone worked Obeah on you or never find out and just wonder forever? Would you rather know so them work Obeah upon you for true? Or you just never find out, you just wonder like, what, go on, like all these
no, man, I want to know.
You want to know?
Yeah, man.
So what you going to do?
If I pray for them.
Okay.
I make God...
Send it back to the pits of hell, man. Send it back to your tenfold, man.
Them,
I ask you Psalm 35 every day, morning, noon, and night. And I ask you Psalm 91 every day. You understand? Yeah.
No, but I don't want to know, man. I don't want to know for you. Because them time I know, I forgot to start praying. It depends on what them do. Like, it depends on what them do and like, what happened. You know what I mean?
So them give a foot and them give a hand.
Nah, man.
Yeah, get them back a foot.
They must forget back up. Wait, my boy, this again. Eye for eye.
So eye for eye, tooth for tooth.
Yeah, man. I turn that
yes, he has same back foot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 2 foot him I get, man.
Mighty God, man. Cody, Bugs, would you want to know or never find out? Okay, would you rather know for certain that somebody worked Obeah on you or never find out and just wonder forever? Book say no one know, Cody. Cody says you want to know. So if you find out, Cody, what are you going to do? Oh, knowing who did it. Let me tell you something. Yeah. Cody says she did something to you. Cody said you work over on me. I work over back by you.
No,
let me tell you something.
Cody believe in a tit for tat for everything.
You see my prayer them, bro? I don't think people understand, and I was talking to somebody about this today, that it's my prayers. I get them at the Oculus maybe. You see? In a food eyes. But God, one thing, God loves me, bro. It's when me go down on my knee, pause, and I pray.
Yeah. Your pause
when I go on my knees, pause and pray, bro. Yeah. And you see, the pride of me pray to God, when I ask him, man, I've never seen somebody cross me before in this life and prosper. Never. Never. They may prosper for a little while, but it never happens. Especially like if you cross me innocently, like me not do nothing, bro. And you're setting up on them something, brother, man. Ask you.
Yeah, man.
40 days and 40 days of prayer, man.
Yeah.
Everything still.
You will never prosper. God don't play about me, not Jerome.
Yeah, prayer real still.
Me not ask you, bro. Me not ask you. Some girl say him no one know. All right, quickly, let me see. Would you rather find... No, okay. Would you rather find a pouch of grave dirt buried near your gate or a carved stone hidden inside your house? Jesus, Cody, that one is rough, Cody.
Hidden?
Yeah.
No, sir, me I'd go with the grave dirt, because I probably dig it up.
A grave what? Grave stone?
Grave dirt buried near your gate.
Grave dirt, what?
Buried
red dirt?
Not in my yard, but outside my gate.
Yeah. Me not take that one there.
Yeah, because me
because carved stone hidden inside of my house.
No, sir.
In our house?
Me not sleep in the house there, bro.
In my yard?
No,
yeah.
sir.
No.
In your room.
And take your dirt somewhere. Outside.
You know, funny enough, sometimes I feel like, say, we really give ourselves too much. Like, we feel like we're really into ourselves too much, because if you go, you see grave dirt outside.
What you trouble it for?
We don't have to do it, you know?
You don't have to do with me.
I didn't have my bed it there. Get out the door, bro. I don't care.
I don't care about that.
Cody Boogs, what wanna say? Dirt. Cody Boogs said dirt. Saji, Karim don't play. No, you have to choose. Okay, next one is, would you rather be given an oil labeled "Come Back to Me" or an unlabeled incense you've told to burn every night?
You know, may I go with the incense we have to burn?
Oh yeah.
Come back to me.
Come back to who?
Who give me? Firstly.
Yeah, that not sound right at all.
God.
You don't know who give.
Exactly.
It does appear.
Me don't know you, sir.
It appear.
If me can make her educated, if I the one that got away, if I she, you know yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gone, man.
Jhevonte, please.
Yo, you know say
stand up.
I try, but
firstly,
man,
milk the incense,
bro.
Because I don't really think
they've
they've made any incense that can harm anybody. Like because who's going to go into a store to get one incense?
People do.
Well, we never got incense school, but I am assuming never incense school. You understand? But I'm assuming that incense are made for like cleanse and them or something. You understand?
Hey, tough crowd, but I'm coming home.
Oh Jesus, Bugs and Cody.
Bruh, this dude.
Incense. Bugs say incense. Cody say incense. Michael says though buckle. Wester come back to me.
Wow.
We need
yeah, man, they need therapy. They need
Saji Powell says incense. All right. Let me just find one last one because of time. Okay. Okay. Would you rather find a bracelet tied to something of yours you didn't put there, or find grey powder filling your shoes? Firstly.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
Firstly, Codian.
All right, that one kind of.
Yeah, man, that one is rough.
That one is rough. Feathers.
Codian.
That one is rough.
Cody, find a bracelet tied to something of yours. So you maybe go home
and it tied to your watch.
Bracelet are tied to your watch.
Or to your
glasses. Take off your watch. You know,
put it down 5 minutes ago.
Sleep,
and then you wake up and see it tied to it.
And see something tied to it.
Worse if you live alone. Nah,
you find your shoes filled with powder, with grey powder.
Nah, bro. If I'm in a family house, I would understand that. So me have small siblings, but if me live alone, that's creepy.
I find a bracelet one time in my yard with like the Scorpio sign on it, and the same night, I throw it away, and the same night a Scorpio sting my sister. The same night.
What?
I find a random Scorpio. Yes, my Scorpio bracelet. I find it in my yard one day.
Yeah.
I'm just throw it away. And the same night, one Scorpio and sting my sister, yeah.
Yo, that's...
So... But that does so much.
Here, Books, please.
Bruh. That's too much of a coincidence. No. That's no.
You know, some of just go.
What?
Everything. For the shoes. But I don't the shoes though.
So where you think after that.
Jhevonte, so when you come out,
You just no know. You just nonchalant about that, so bro.
so when you come out, Jhevonte,
Dancer.
just walk.
Yeah, man.
back and just come out.
Yeah,
That's what I can do.
please.
Jesus Christ.
Spin a roll to one of them sitting there. Where
You know,
they
somebody got carry my consecrated olive oil tonight. I'm left it.
Eh?
But I got carry my olive oil. I'm not asking.
Life been good since, but
You know what? Anyways,
never me them said fast. Take it for me.
you know, whoa. You know what's me cry? Tell the people them, them can find the social.
All right, guys. As I said, Shala JA, you don't know. Say Shala this 15th of August.
Yes.
My name is Jhevonte. Website body call me Jeff. It's Jhevonte.web.w. That's it. Is it me? Very simple. But yeah, man, don't know, as usual, a pleasure for always forward out. Is it me? If you start circle some more still, a good way I'm gonna come go to a par.
You really need to, for sure. Somebody says that's not a coincidence, by the way.
Them said for man, no.
It's just get it. Boy, man, tell it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and listening. If you listened on the check, okay. If you listened on the app, on the website, on the radio, if you're over on YouTube, just thank you all so much. Thank you to my entire team. Thank you to DJ Jerome. Thank you to my technical operator, Bugs, the Gallum Spugs, and to my producer, Cody and Jackson. Remember, keep going, keep pushing. You have a purpose. You're great. There's light to the end of the tunnel. And things from Kareem Bwoyatingz. Until next week, Wednesday. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark, right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Talk the Things was brought to you by Supreme Ventures Limited. 25 years of winning.
Come back, we could